Oh, there we go. All right, let me get, I killed that, okay. Kill that. Don't know about this. Okay, we'll kill that. We'll wait a few minutes and people will start showing up. This dies, and that goes, and that goes, and that goes. Okay, that'll stay. There. Anybody home yet? Okay, what I'm doing is picking up, doing my thing. We got about a week. It's the, what is it, the 11th. Now, YouTube's changes begin, well, they said 30 days from their little letter. And their little letter went out on the 18th of last month. So, if you don't have 1,000 subscribers on the 18th of this month, you get demonetized. Well, that's the whole idea. And I suspect they're going to stick with it. Hey, how are you? Coin Finders here, DB Diggs, Coin Dragon, Corey W. So I figured I gotta reach another 120 people, and I'll just go live. And by God, I'm going to stay on until we get 1,000 subs, or maybe I'll just go until I can't stand it anymore. Here's Eric M, Chef, Mike Wolf. Here's everybody. What do we get? 7 people watching? Yeah, we got a week to go to hit that deadline for 1,000 subs. And the view time. I'm a little short on the subs. The view time's no problem at all. I get 1,000 hours over the course of a week. That is no problem at all. However, without the subscribers, I'm going to fall short and won't be monetized. And that'll take me a month, you figure, to get to that 1,000 level at the rate I've been going. But I know everybody else also needs to. And I find the people who are interactive in this channel are good. They're the kind of subscribers you want to have. So, well, geez, we'll just have a channel booster sort of thing going on. Hi, Cheryl. Shelly. Yeah. And, well, I'm still packing up all my stuff here. So I can give you some behind the scenes look at, what is going on. Let's see if we can open that up. Okay, cover, home. There we go. There's the cover. I got to make that my icon. So I got, oh, there's the desk. It's always like this, okay? At the end of the show, of course, I have to pick everything away. I already got the big prize picked up and put away, but I got all this stuff, which has to go back into all of these. There they are. And, oh, there's plenty of it, man. So I figure while I'm doing this, why not just live stream, and you can all talk amongst yourselves, because apparently people like to talk. I'm looking at the statistics on these shows, and dude, I get some of these shows with 2,000 comments, not under the video, but over here in the chat. So let's get people, chatting it up. No, those are peaches, Corn Dragon, peaches. And if you want to chat it up with these folks over here, I mean, you got Coin Dragon, you got S. Ross, Mike Wolf, Eric M, Chef Capone. Get to meet each other. And you're going to find these are the kind of folks who will probably like your channel, especially if you like this one, because it's about pennies and coins and, collecting coins and ripping rolls apart and bitching about the government and that sort of thing. So, well, let's just make it available and see what I can get to pick up a few extra subscribers. Help, please. I need more subscribers. Everybody does, Cass. Get over and subscribe to Cass. Let me see if I can open his channel here. Go to channel. There you go. Everybody needs subscribers to hit 1,000. I do, you do, they do, we all do. So let's get there. So I'm going to open his up and see what we got. Cass HMB. Now the best way to make it happen, there you go, is open up one of his videos and give it a like and subscribe and comment. I'm already subscribed to Cass. Okay, I can't help you further, but I can get you there at least. I just shared. Thanks. We're just going to have a coin festival here. I'm cleaning up the desk. Okay, now remember this. Remember this trick. You got your slabs. Put them in a plastic bag, right? Every time. If you don't, they're just going to get scuffed up. Of course, I don't know where all my bags went. I had some. So, oh, I know where one went. I took all the coins that chocolate cherry one and stuffed them in one of the bags. There we are. Schlobs. I'm a schlob. There you go. But I've seen these, you know, you go to coin shows and stuff, and you see people got slabs, I mean, all across the table. End of the show, you see them just picking them up and popping them in a cardboard box. They get scuffed up. You can't take pictures through them. It'll cost you $12 to get them reslabbed. All because somebody didn't want to spend. What are these? These are 5 cents. There you go. But if you see, you know, people see you using the bags, they're going to say, oh, his slabs probably are a little bit better than this guy over here. It's just, you know, hauling them out of a cardboard box. Okay, that's what I got for slabs here. I got a couple more behind me, so I'll keep the bag. You can get these, like Uline has these. I got them from a packaging store that specializes in restaurant products. Why no videos? Shelly's just a lot of fun. You want to subscribe to her anyway. But you'll find that. You'll find paper, packaging goods, box stores, that sort of thing. They'll have these small Ziploc bags. And they're not expensive at all. These are, what are these? 4x6. I think they're a nickel a piece. You know, I picked up a case of a lot. There's another size here. Where are these? Yeah, there you go. That's a 4x6s. That's probably 100 bags. I got the smaller ones. There you go. These are the 2x2 bags. Ooh, that reminds me. Now that I have this here, I gotta add some pennies to that earlier package because I didn't count for the likes. So I'm just gonna reach in here, grab a bunch of pennies, and fill a couple of these bags. Because I had 40 likes on that show. And these are just circulated wheats is all. There's nothing great about them. They're not standing out. That 40, or should I put a second bag in her package? Yeah, that's it. But these are handy for, you know, small bits. I go through the change. Where's that cup I got? There you go. And I can straighten that out. You don't need to see that mess anyway. Okay, what do I got here? I go through the back. I go through a sack of 1947s. Everything I pick out from 1947, I stick in a little bag, put a little label on it. You know, so just a 2x3 bag. Go through the sack of 1949s. D's. I pick out what, 5, 6 pennies here, and I can, you know, keep them separate that way. So when I want to go through them further, at least I got them broke up into year. Yeah, I better get a few more pennies here. Eric M60. When anyone has a moment, please take a peek at the YouTuber Coin Community Group. Oh yeah, we got a YouTuber Coin Community Group. I would appreciate any opinions on the 2015 P dime post. Plus, it's a pretty great group. Well, it is. It's all these people. But you see the way it's working? You get to talk in here about a coin, and over there you can post it, and everybody can see it. So it's a common spot where everybody can get in on the mischief and fun and antics and odd anecdotes. There you go. Coin Dragon has it posted. I got my hands full of pennies, so I can't really post it. But if you look in the description to this video, you should find a link to the YouTuber Coin Community Facebook group. There, that covers it. That'll reach the likes we have on that video and the likes that'll come in. So we're good. And I've got her. Oh, let's see. Where is she? If you see Chocolate Cherry, I have her package. This is all her stuff. It's packed in bubble wrap, packed in more bubble wrap, and then I'm going to stuff the envelope. I'll probably glue these on or something, or get some wire, or just wrap it up. And that'll work. The Chocolate Cherry one, and I haven't got an email from her yet. I'm going to load a page, so bear with me. Chocolate Cherry. There you go. Where'd it go? Yeah, this will probably slow things down for just a minute. God, can it be this slow? Is everybody else's mail this slow? My mail is slow. My UPS mail, USPS, that is so darn slow you can't believe it. And a nice package it was. Look at this. I would love to get this. Yeah, it was about 200 in donations, plus the items that Gone Fishing threw in. So that's a $250 package. Not too shabby. We've had bigger, but we've also had smaller. There it is. I still don't have a message from her. Alrighty. She said she sent an email, but I haven't got it yet. If you see her, yell at her, contact me. Maybe she'll show up and I get a hold of her. I like chocolate-covered strawberries. I used to have a candy company. I made lollipops. My sister's getting married, so we went to the store and got a bunch of these strawberries and got them home. Dipped them in chocolate and drizzled them with white chocolate. They look, put it in everybody's table setting. They whaled them. That whole box of them over here. Take some home with you. There you go. I'll put that up here. Yep. That way I won't lose it. You ever say that to yourself? I'll put it right here so I don't lose it. What you really should say is, I'll put it right here and I'll never ever see it again as long as I live. Because that's closer to reality. Okay, what's this one? That's the, I don't have a tag for that one. That's the one I lost. I lost this darn coin. Where are you here? Could not find it to save my life. Guy wanted it. So, dude, I cannot produce this coin. It's a beauty. Now, you want to get a decent 2-center. A lot of people have them there. They're just tore up. They melted these down in the early 1870s. I mean, by the millions, right? Let's get this out of here so we can see it better. They melted them down by the millions. A lot of good ones, a lot of nice ones went, but a lot of what was left over that didn't get melted were the ones that were, fell out of a bucket on their way to the march, the Soldiers' March, or got lost under the stairs or some darn thing. They rotted and corroded. So it's really difficult to get, higher end 2-centers. Man, they're tough. I see them, I grab them, and then I sell them. Because they usually go pretty well. I love 1800 coins. Yeah. What do you like? You like oldies? You like the moderns? What do you got here? There's a modern. Because, I got everything out here. That's not it. There you go. There's a 2000S proof 68. Yeah, there's moderns out there. These higher end modern proofs were all the rage 15 years ago. And they seem to be making a comeback. People are saying, geez, a lot of these are pretty darn affordable. Why not put together a decent set of, 68, 69, 70s. 70s are tough when you get into the way nice 64. No variety on that. But the 70s are difficult. There are not that many proof 70s, MS 70s. If you see them, you might want to grab those up. This is a 1864 large motto. I checked the date. I didn't see anything to it. At Ken Peavy. That's me. Even still. Coin fight. Did you write something else above there? I don't see it. No lag? Outstanding. Awesome, says Vic. Vic's Coin Collection. Is your name new? I'm going to run over and check your channel real quick. Make sure I'm subbed to you. We got a week to go on this this subscription push. So let's give it the old college try. How about? Okay, that's an 1864. And that's a large motto. And that's XF. And the book says $55. Okay, there. Vic's Coin Collection. See, this is how you do it. I'm going to go to videos. You got any videos? Oh, you like this one? That's good. Okay, I'm going to walk you through this. I'm going to go to the screen. Okay, there's Vic. If you want to subscribe to somebody and have a count, here's Vic's Coin Collection. Here's his YouTube page right here, right? You got to hit the subscribe button. You got to. First thing, you see the little bell right beside it? Can you see the little bell right beside it? Yeah, right over here. Right? You click the bell. You can check out his first video. This is 2 days ago. He did live stream number 1. All right? Because YouTube, if you don't like and subscribe,
I'm doing it from my phone right now until I figure.
Give that a break. If you don't like them and subscribe them and watch a video, right, and leave a comment, a lot of times it's not going to count. So I just come in here and type in, love your work. Love your work. And hit comment. There. Now I'm going to kill his channel for now because I'm just trying to make a point. That's the proper way to really subscribe to somebody if you want to do it. Thanks, Vic. You do me now. That's how it works. We all want to hit that that magic number of 1,000. And well, the best way to do it is just subscribe to everybody, and by God, hope that they'll subscribe back. And a lot of them will. A lot of them will. I find that gamers, they don't. Okay, they might hit it, and then YouTube takes them away, or they walk away themselves. But these coin people, right? I'm hanging out on Polly's channel, right? And everybody there subscribes, right? And they show up in these live streams. I run over to Tsquare, same thing. Tsquare talk. And he goes on and he does kind of like what I do, just doing the coin talk and stuff, just running his mouth. And it's good content. We'd like to hear it. I sent $5 with my email and address. Oh, God love you. Cherry, let me check my email, please. Cherry, I don't have it here. So what I want to do is make sure that we have the right email. Let me look at PayPal. Actually, if you sent $5. Let's see, where's that button? Because I don't see an email. But if you sent it on PayPal, then I would have your address, wouldn't I? Log in. Okay, I'm going to load a page, so be ready for it to slow down. I think I might have something here. 99 Lincoln cent. No LI on Liberty, and no Ingo. None? Sounds like you got a greaser, Ray. Okay. There's that one. And it's starting to load. Okay, let's see. I think I have you. Cherry, CH, your first name. Ooh, kill the bug. And it's not going to load. If your initials are CM, I've got you. Yep, there it is. This is Chocolate Cherry, CM. Manomanop. Yep, there's my email. I'm so happy. Look, we can look at your stuff here. Cherry, I got you. We got your stuff right up here. Oh. Now, here it is. I don't know if you can see that. What are you looking at right now? All right, there's your stuff. It's actually wrapped in bubble wrap, stuffed in bubble wrap. It's like a turducken coin style. But I forgot to put in the wheats, right? For every like, we add one of these wheats. I got a sack of them right here. Just they're 40s and 50s, right? They're not. There's nothing in there of any. It's like you picked them out of pocket change. They're circulated. They're worth 3-4 cents a piece. But the kids love them, right? And well, I made sure we got at least 40 here. Does that look like at least 40 of them? I think we got that. That'll account for you know, some extra likes to come in. So those are also coming in. And there's your good stuff. But the big silver eagles in there. The 1877 CC, it's in there. The big copper round. The two beautiful steel cents. All the little ones. The Mercury, the Buffalo, the Standing Liberty quarter, the Ben Franklin half, proof. What was that? What else was in there? We had a Walking Liberty, and a couple of Kennedys, 40%. The 64 Kennedy. Was there something else? Let's rip it open and see. Anyway, now I've got your address. I'm going to put this away right where I won't lose it. Because I'm not running the printer right now if I have the two cameras going. Or I could pull out the mouse and run the printer. But I can't print right now because I'm running my mouse, not the printer. Oh, what was that? So, well, I don't know, man. Anyway, we'll get that over to you. Yeah, there's what I'm talking about. Cleaning up this desk, because this is an endless battle here. Just getting stuff picked up, put away. I lose all my little tags because I leave the door open and it's good weather, so they blow all over. All right, here's that nickel that did not make it to the show. We'll put that in next week's show. Where are you here? It's an 1866. Not the best, but it's got a full rim. Okay, it's kind of tired, but still, these things are 15 bucks, like an AG. Full raise. Again, an almost full rim. So is it good? It's a little bit uneven as the wear on this. But these old shield sets, this is again Longacre putting these together. They started these 2 years after the 2 cents. Wow, so everything's going to be a shield? Works for me. They look great, and they ran these for 15 years. Good to very good? I'd go about good, really. Let's see. I mean, I like the things. They're neat. They're pricey when you get into better grades. Here we've got a full rim, but I got this big gash over here on the right. Well, I hesitate to call it a lamination, although this was, the first nickel. So it's their first experimenting with the nickel alloy. Where's my pointy stick? So getting an improper mix is expected on the first year. Do you own any 3-cent nickels? Yeah, we almost got this in today, but no, not today. There's a pretty one right there, 1865. There's a 3-cent nickel. Again, nickel. And these are the same composition, I believe. I'd have to look that up. But here, I've got this extra bit, right, where it looks almost like corrosion, although it doesn't look like it over here. So is this part of a lamination? Possibly. It is linear. Okay, I do have a linear aspect to it, and that's normal for a lamination. But I can't guarantee it in this case. But otherwise, pretty decent shape. Here, the back is pretty worn on this side. All the details, all the devices are good and sharp, but I'm running into America on this side. The other side, okay, but again, this bit of corrosion-looking stuff. So I'm not ready to go to full good. I can call that about good and get away with it. At 15 bucks, I can still make like $3 on the thing. Here you go. 3-cent nickels. These are incredibly inexpensive. 1865. How many surviving specimens you got on these? Like 20,000? And again, that's the big year. This one is, where is it? I call it VF25 is what I come up with on this one. It's got a market value of $35. On the back, I've got full lines on 2. A little weak on the 3rd one, on the one on the left, but otherwise, I can get away with that one at VF. The rest of the coin is excellent. A little grungy, but the rim is secure. Dentals are full and complete. It's not screwed up. Now I've got another one right here beside her. That's an 1866, and this is neat. Now remember, they ran the dies into the ground. Now the Civil War is here, so they're all saying, man, we got to save all this bullion, all the silver, all the gold. They're saving copper. They're stocking wheat underground because you never know what's going to happen in a war. And precious metals, it's a transportable wealth. So you protect yourself. So you had a coin shortage, especially the longer the war went on, the shorter the coinage. God, it was hard making these things, making change. They came up with 2 cents. They came up with 3 cents. Well, they already had 3-cent silvers, but then now they got 3-cent nickels. And they wore these dies down just to nubs. Here you got clash marks. These are common. Here's a bit of the reef. Let me put that other one right beside it. There you go. So you can see it side by side. There you go. And you can tell exactly what these marks are. There's one behind the neck is common, and down here, right, that is this piece of column and the foot of that column. right? That's the foot of that column. Over here, you have this leaf-like structure. Okay, follow the column, go down to the bottom. There's the column, and there's, well, there's the wreath. And you could follow the whole darn thing like that. This one comes in at the fine plus. I thought the hair was a little bit weak, and on the back, the columns aren't quite as well lined as I like to see. I'm a little short on a couple of these. Here's a big fat die chip. Right? You get die cracks. I had another one. It was called Cud City. Like a third of the thing was just cuds, and it was not just one cud. It was a cud upon a cud upon a cud. And these are pretty slick. But again, you got the signs of a worn-out die. You got some flow lines. Here's a die crack. Here's a die crack. This is probably connected. Yeah, this goes in. So this is a retained cud probably. But they ran them into the ground. Oop, there we go. So I can get stuff picked up for now. That's what I'm trying to do. Considering those planches were wafer thin, what's the weight on a 3-cent nickel? Give me a penny. Here's a penny of the day. Again, this wanted to make it in. XF 18.99. I got 2.5 diamonds, almost 3. So let's put that on top and examine the size. Okay, it's a little smaller than the penny. Let me move that in just a bit. There you go. But you get the 3-cent silvers. Those are coming in at what, 0.8? 0.8 grams. That's a third of a penny. These are probably somewhere around, 2 grams. I don't know right offhand. Are you going to be alive until you hit? I'm going to be alive until I pass out, hit, go into diabetic coma, or grow my hair back. I don't know. Or get the desk cleaned up, in which case, that's good enough. Hey, it's an achievement. Let's look at the sides. These have already fingered up. They're circulated. So I don't have a problem sticking my finger on it. I get this because I got a couple of proofs I got to put away. I need more cameras. Don't we all? There you go. Now, if the penny is, what's the weight on an 1899 Indian head? 3.1? That puts that at about a 2 gram on this thing. Yeah, somebody look that up. Go to, oh, here it is. Here's a great source of information, is USA Coin Book. That's easy to look up stuff. I'd load it, but it would slow this thing down. Yeah, there it is. But they're great coins. You can get them in decent shape. What's this one? 1866, the fine. That's a $20 bill, right? Right there. That's a $20. You want it? Let me know. There's my email address. Say, hey man, I want the 1866 because it's right here. I'm putting it away, and I know where to find it. Unlike that 2-center, I couldn't find for how long. There you go. Oh, did you see the die chip, by the way, on that? Where'd it go? I lost it. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Got a big die chip on the top of that first column. And, they wore these things down. There we go. We'll put that away here. So what do you got? 1866. Oh, there's an 1866 3-cent. Right. There you go. And an 1866 5-cent. Huh? We got like the whole mint set here. 1866. I'm sure I can probably find an 1866 2-cent. Do I have an 1866 Indian? I thought something came in just a minute ago. No. What's that? No. What's this? Oh, missed. Yeah, it's an 1867. Almost, not quite. Where'd that penny go? Yeah, there it is. We got 1859. That's as close as I can get right there on the 1 cent. Let's see. I got a seated dime around? I don't think so. But these are pretty slick. Why not? And we got all kinds of stuff. This is just the stuff that's, you know, just flying around the desk. Shove it off to one side. It's in my way. Shove. And what do I have that? There it is. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really organized. Can you tell? Okay, we get those out of the way. Here's an Indian. I thought it was pretty sharp. I said, okay, I'll take that. Lots of contact marks on it. But geez, you got the full liberty. You know, you get the best part of 2 diamonds. The feathered points go almost to the end. The reverse looks like that. Here you go. What you got here? Again, lots of contact marks. They must have spent this one. You figure this is 1859. What do you think? They threw it in a chest and transported it by horse by how many hundreds of miles or something? I don't think it went down the river. I think that was transported by horse. Yeah, that was in the pocket of the Pony Express guy. Yeah, I gotta find out what would you grade that one at? What would you grade this one at? There you go. Grade that Indian. 1859. Then I had it written down what I came up with. Oh, where's that 14 to come in? No. Here's one. Here's one. VF? Heck no. EF all the way. All right, here's one. You ready? Try your grading skills on this guy. Dun, dun, dun. Tell me what you think of that guy. Now that's a handsome double right there. Beads. Let's look at the beads. Beads. We got almost full beads. Just a slight bit of compression on some of the beads. And I've got about 2 diamonds on there. I'd have to go in deep on that. Aye. Now, mind you, this is way above the magnification you should use for grading these coins. All right. I mean, you should not be looking at this type of magnification. Well, it looked like 2 diamonds when I was buying it. Maybe I got a different coin. Well, no matter. Liberty's good and sharp. The only problem I see with this is the substantial erosion, which is done by all the contact marks. I mean, when you zoom in this close, yeah, you got to see stuff you can't grade. Dude, you can't grade that. You know, here you got these die cracks. One down below there. Is that the ribbon? Let's look at it. This looks fairly normal. You know, but you have to grade it using this one. There we go. This is the one you got to use to grade the thing. That's going to work great. Give me a card. Okay, you ready? You make it dark. And you go daytime. Nighttime. Daytime. This don't work. I hate this camera. If you get a camera, don't get this one. It's like a Walmart camera. All right, I got a better camera, but it doesn't have a USB cord to it. There it is. Now you got something you can grade it by, because that's closer to what you use to actually grade the darn thing. What microscope am I using? That one. This is a cheap, generic USB scope, 2 megapixel. What is it? I don't know what it is. We got a link over in the YouTuber Coin Up group. Now this should have a little doohickey on it, which is that. And that helps to disperse light, bounce it back onto the coin. Right? I take it off and I can get in just that much closer to the coin. And you got the 8 LEDs. You can do this. Turn them up, turn them down. You can put them in your eyeball. You can't see nothing. All right. Oh, you ready? What's this? Let me get. I got a lot of cords here. Ready? Look, I'm Iron Man. You get it? Yeah, that works. You can get one identical to this for 20 bucks. Seriously, they're cheap as dirt. This one, see if we can show you that. Yeah, I got the tape off of it. There you go. That's a, I know what it is. It's a Logitech, right? C something. Up at Walmart, 50 bucks. It plugs into USB, so I can put the camera, point it at a coin, take the picture, and it's on my hard drive. Before, I used a Bloggy, which is somewhere here. Yeah, don't ask me to find that. That's several layers deep right now, I'm sure. Oh, and Sherry, I put the quarter in one of these, so it'll be, a little extra protection. Hopefully, I did also put the quarter into the bag there. Bah, Iron Man. Yeah, now the Bloggy is nice. It takes great photos. I could take it out in the yard, and hook it up to this easel thing here, the tripod, and do videos. The sound is a little bit weak. They don't make the Bloggies anymore. It was a good camera for 75 bucks. I got it, 6-7 years ago. It's done me great, but you have to plug the darn thing in and disconnect it every time you want to use it. Now I'm going to take a bunch of pictures fast, which is where this, this darn thing. Well, you got to tweak it a little. Once you get it set up and it works right, well, then you're good. There you go. Oh, back to the next one. What is the grade on that? 1914. There you go, that guy. That's a good looking fella right there. Yeah, he kind of is on. There's Ray. 1914. Okay, let's do the tour. Here's the rim. Now you got some finning up on the northeast half. All right, but the finning is, dude, it's beautiful. It's even and tight. You can check the fields. The rim is sound throughout. Let's look at the back. All right, again, the same finning, and get a little squished in the finning. That's going to be normal for some. The lines and the wheats, they go all the way up. The fields are splendid. VF. Let's look at the face on him. You got just about no wear on the cheek, on the jaw, above his ear, the tie. That's every bit of AU. Yeah, that's a good one. Let's look at that in color. Because that little camera, although it picks up the details really well, it's really not the best for seeing color. And this one isn't really the best at doing anything, except for pissing me off. My God, I should marry this thing. There you go. It's a decent chocolatey color, quite even. If I can get closer without losing resolution, that'll be even better. Let's try it again. There we go. That's pretty damn close. That's a good looking Lincoln. Yeah, that's every bit of AU. The fields, they're almost lustrous. It's not screwed up. Good color. No, I think the back is a bit darker. No matter. Okay, let's get this again. I'll be tweaking this all night. This is like a bonus on my Sunday. The Coin Marathon. The Coinathon 2000. No matter. It looks pretty good. I see just no wear on the ears on this. Let me put that under the close-up again. Scope. There's your ears. Let me get this cord out of the way. Yeah, I got, let's see, a cord for the camera, the mouse, the printer, the hard drive. I got 2 ports to put them into. I got another one over here for this camera. Yeah. Now I think that's a splendid coin. Let's really zoom in and see what we see. You can't really grade it according to this, but here you can confirm that these fields, they're not screwed up. Okay, there's a little one right on the T. Now you got to realize that that's what, 1.5 millimeters tall. So that's a pretty small mark. And wear on the tips? No, baby. Ain't nothing there. Well, how about wear over here? No, those are straight and tight. Right and tight. There's the finning. And the date is right. Look, it's properly centered. It's not a 1944. It's got the narrow 4. Everything you would expect in a 14. Okay, here we got above the ear and the cheek. That is every bit of AU 58. I wouldn't go lower than that. I'm still shaking. Yeah, it's a bunch of nice stuff. It really is. The whole idea is to put good coins into somebody's hands, and they're going to appreciate the darn things. They're going to save them. They're going to keep them. They're going to show them off to everybody they know. And by God, we're going to create a coin collector out of it. Somebody who's conscientious, who looks and sees, and has exposure to a whole lot of different things. You can get these wheat pennies. I mean, I got a sack of them here. You can get these for fairly inexpensive. You can go through penny rolls, and you can find, a bunch of wheat pennies. And that's all well and good, but you're not going to go through quarter rolls and get a seated Liberty quarter. Well, you probably could, but the chances aren't very good. You can go through nickel rolls, and you might on occasion get a buffalo. And it's going to be worn down to just a nub. If you can guess the gate, you'd be lucky. The stream pick, you take on PCBs, or Chris R's pick. Oh, that's mine. Yeah, I based that on Chris. Yeah, he's my hero. I worship the ground he walks on, and I want to be just like him. I get a little voodoo doll over here. It's just for Chris. He's pissing me off. Works great. Okay, that's a 1914 AU 58. And I got no idea what the value is on that. Let me look that up. Okay, wheat, 1914 in 58. Yeah, that's a $40 coin. Every bit of it. I have no problem with that coin. So that'll be in Wednesday wheats, I'm sure. That'll be a nice one. Did you see what the value is on a full set of wheats in a specific grade? Let me show you this one. Love getting a bunch of wheat pennies to go through. There it is. Didn't you guess from last week? Here's a screen. Here it is. We'll go to the screen. And I got where is it? I got a spreadsheet. Okay. Here you have the 1914. And I got $40 for AU 58, and that's probably very close to Numas. I'll get a couple of spaces in here, but if AU 50 is 35 and 58 is 40, these are probably somewhere around in between there. Okay. The yellow line is VF. The green line is XF. Now, if you get a full set of wheats, right, 1909 to 58, and that's every damn one of them, all the way up to 58D. There you go, in good. All right, you're talking $1,000, $1,120.40, $1,000. You jump to very good, $1,237. That's not a whole lot more, just that little jump. You're talking, $110, $117. And you go from, bathroom tile to something decent. At least you can see some slight detail. In fine, you're still talking a pretty reasonable amount, $1,395, $100 a month, really, $100 a month, and you could have a complete set of wheats inside a year. I'm not fooling on this. $100 a month. Now that first month is really easy. You get all the 50s, all the 40s, all the 30s. Well, most of the 30s, and then you start to work on those few rarities. Where'd that go? Home. I got pop-ups here. Just a moment. Here we go. Scope. Nope. Screen. There's the screen. Okay, but that would be, you know, a $1,200 set. Yeah, it'd take you 6 months to pay for the SVDB, but you can have it. It'd take you a month and a half to get the 14D, but you can have it. And that would be a very good set. Now, mind you, a lot of the 50s, you know, 5 cents, 5 cents. I get 5 cents all the way up to, you know, very fine, a lot of these. XF, you know, 1956, 5 cents. You probably can get these, you know, just out of pocket change for a penny. So really, you're only talking a few of these are going to be a little pricey. We have to go out and pay for them. You know, a 1909, very good. Yeah, $2, $2.50. You know, I chop off that extra 59 cents, call it $2. And on 1909 SVDB, I chopped it down from $680.07. I just rounded it down to 680, and I'm pretty cool with that. What do you got? 710 on a fine. So yeah, I might have let mine go a little cheap on that last one. I'll get another one day, and I'm groovy with that. 1,000 computer jokes. Where is it? Where's the man gone? Where'd that man go? Here, this is close enough. This is kind of like a man coin. What do we got here? No, it's Lizzie with the extra chin. No matter. Let's get this out of here. Now, where was I here? I got this 1914. You know, there's a $40 bill. Half a month, 2 weeks would take care of that. Geez, if you wanted a full set of wheats, there aren't that many people who have assembled a full set of wheats. If you can assemble one, you have a heck of a thing. You really have made an achievement, and worthwhile, worth showing off, and worth being, you know, being proud of. Yeah, here's my little pile. Okay, 1859. VF. I'll have to look up that price later. We'll get that put away. But you get all the weights, and after that, it's the fight to just keep on upgrading. God, the upgrades. You can upgrade forever. You ready for this? Let's go back to the screen and pull that spreadsheet up. Okay, here you go. So you get yourself, you know, a very good set. That's not too bad. But if you want to upgrade to fine, well, it's not too bad. It's another $160. So the difference between good and fine, you know, you're talking 300. To get to very fine, you're pushing $2,000. XF, you're pushing $3,000. Well, geez, that's almost 50% larger than the bit before. At AU, now it's around 5,000. You got a few steps in here, but uncirculated, all brown, a full set of wheats is $8,234.90. Exactly. And if you pay 91 cents, you pay too much. There's that penny. Make them red, shine them up. Dude, how far do you want to take it? I've got some numbers are missing in here, as you can see. But 62 brown, 10,000 bucks. 63 brown, 11. That's 12,000 bucks. 63 red brown. Now you're talking 17,000 bucks. I think my truck, brand new, was less than 17,000 bucks. 64 brown, not as bad as the red brown, but if you go to 64 red brown, you just about double the price from 17 to 31,500. 64 red, it leaps once you get to red. $76,000. My house, let's see, and my last house together were not much more than that. God, these get pricey. 66. Oh, I don't have enough figures for further numbers here. 65. I don't even have full figures for that. Yeah. So 64 red. God, 76,000 bucks. One day we'll have it all. Really, there's nothing you can't have. If you want it bad enough, you can have it. That or Cthulhu was just looking through lock number 30. Cthulhu, I welcome our new alien overlords. Out of my range. Right now, look, your life's going to change. It's going to get better. You're going to find new opportunities. It always happens. Don't get stuck in a rut, and don't settle for this is my life and it will always be this bad, miserable, and woe is me. There's nothing you can't do, and if you believe that, it becomes true. I keep saying it, and I mean it. IKR, when money is meaningless, I'll own one. There you go. Here's a 1934 walker. Yeah, I picked up some walkers downtown. Well, the 40s, they go for $11. I get a bunch of those still. But, well, here's a decent 34. It's very good. There it is. There she is. It might be a little better than very good, but it's not too much better. How much for a complete set of wheats? But what grade do you like? We were just talking about that. 76,000 for 64 red. And these are probably, you know, prices from a year ago. So there'll be a little bit of wiggle room in there. Weedy. I have no idea what you're talking about, Dragon. Sometimes you lose me, and this is one of those times. I celebrated my birthday yesterday with a cup of coffee and a nap. Oh man, it was a good nap and a better cup of coffee, I think. Geiger. Ginger? No matter. Now you see, you get the gloves on. You get a piece of lint on your beautiful clear thingamajigama. Look, now it's polished. Okay, I got a 69 proof. Now these, you get these cameo looking proofs. Here's one for you. Let's see if I can show. This is a 69S. And it's kind of cameo. Now look through the center of his head. Right, and look through his, oh, that big, giant, wide 6-inch collar. What is that, a 6-inch collar? Who would dress like that? They didn't dress like this in the 50s. Okay, right through the center of his head. It's not quite fully cameo. So is it cameo or not? Let's look at the back. It's a wormhole. Okay, let's look at the back. Remember, there's 2 dies involved. How about that one? Is that cameo? No, not even close. It's beautiful. It's pretty. It's brilliant, but it's not cameo. Not a bit of it. No, maybe a little bit of it. But there's not enough here to make the whole coin cameo. But it's still pretty nice. You get these. I picked up a bunch of these. Yeah, how many do you want? They're $2 a piece. What's the extra date on those? I don't know. 69S. That's right. Yeah, the book says 3, but I'm putting another batch of stuff together. Like we get the Lincolns. So we'll batch up some nickels too. And there's my tuna can. 969S and proof. Yeah. $2. Round me up to an even 20, boss. Well, you want one of these? You want this one? I'll put that with your other thing. What do I have for you? I have a Columbia $50 saved up for you. You want that with that? I'll stick it over here. And make a quick note. Dragon nickel. That'll work. Alrighty. And I got a proof. Here's the other proof. Now I can take off the glove when I get this put away. The 1963. I picked up a roll of them. I think they're beautiful. They work great. These go out at $1 a piece. The book says $1.50. But come on, I can get a roll of these for half that. But I'll put, I want to get several rolls so I can do the whole group. Aren't they pretty? There you go. The blue is not the coin, it's the camera. There it is, got a little blue light on it. All right, where'd these go? I changed the way I handle these flips. I had them in a box, you know, and I count them up and wrap them with these things. I put the box right down here, and the cat walks by, and I walk by. Hey there, just wrap them up. I ended up, you know, just throwing dust all over the darn things. They were so darn dusty. I was ashamed of them. They should look like this, you know. You should be able to see through it. Okay, what's this one? No, that's not it. 1963 proof, $1. Here, dollar deals. I need to do a whole dollar deal show. And a $2 deal show. And you pick up 50 coins, $50. All right, what do we got here next? This didn't make the show. Maybe next week, huh? No, you can't see it. You can't see anything bigger than a penny on these scopes. That's an 1899. Looks pretty normal. Home. Baba. And it's good plus. It's not quite strong enough for very good. Let's see if I can flip that over. But I mean, those dollar deals, you can put it together. I mean, a pile of the darn things for $1 a coin. Now, what I look for on these, I want to see the tips of the feathers, right? The tips of the wings. This one's good. There's no question about that. It's a little soft on the rim on the lower right, but you get those feather tips. I want that. I get those, I'm pretty happy. Okay, what's the date on that one? That was in 1899. Yeah, these are my little piece of paper. I got a can. I chop them up. I throw them in the can. Just a tuna can. See that? It says Star-Kissed or something. 1899. Good plus. $15. Make it go away. Playing hockey with 3 SVDB. Air hockey? Here, get it through the goal. All right, there's that one. What's the next one? 1902. No, that's 1902. And again, look for those tips of those wings. Barely. Put that up here. I saw too many little pieces of paper in the 80s. I had a buddy. Whoa, that's my pen. I thought I dropped a coin. It was the pen. Yeah, I knew a guy. He bought a whole book of acid. And he folds it up. This is back in the 80s. He folds it up, sticks it in his back pocket, walks home, and it started to rain. And now he thinks he's an orange. Poor fella. Hey, CJ. CJ is the channel of the week, by the way. I haven't changed everything. I still got to get a picture of his video YouTube channel and put that in the group. I think Frank was the guy who thinks he's an orange. Matter of fact, 1902. Is there a mid-mark on that? No. That's good plus. There we go. These are $14, not $15. I wrote 15 on the other one. They're only 14. I got them for a good price. That explains a lot. I'm thinking about asking my students at school to, you know, help out with your issue, Ken. 120 more. I have about 200 students. Dude, bring them on. Tell them about coin class. If there's something that these young people could learn from, it's coin class, I think. Maybe not yesterday, or was it yesterday already? Yeah, maybe not yesterday's, because that's a more advanced topic, the selling part. But a lot of those would be pretty darn handy, just to get involved in, you know, coin collecting. coin roll hunting. You can go through a box of pennies and put together a great set. Quinn's Coins, he started a Dansko album, right? He picked up a new Dansko album, and he's going through a box at a time, right? One roll at a time, and taking the best coins he can and putting them in that Dansko album. His objective is to see how many boxes it takes to fill that album. And I suspect it'll take him about 10 boxes. And when he gets that, that last coin, it might not be the best, but 3/4 of them are going to be beautiful. Follow that one. That's going to be an adventure. Is there any available references to improperly annealed planchets? I think I may have a Jefferson, Nickel, and Ike. Like Woody's you're talking about, or lamination errors? Is there an available reference? Try errorref.com. You're going to find that in the description down below. Let me, do I have it here? Errorref.com. Of course not. I don't bookmark it if I know it. Let me give you this, like the Black Beauty. I don't know about the Black Beauty so much, but I'm going to give you Errorref, ERROR-ref.com. Try that out. They know everything. And if it's improperly annealed, that'd be one way to go. Now you got to realize the Black Beauties. A lot of these are post-World War I, or post-World War II. Now, a lot of the copper they were getting were used in shell casings. So, is there sulfur contamination because of the gunpowder that was used, and in close proximity to this stuff? Now you got to realize that they melted it down, so it's going to be pretty darn hot. Sulfur burns fast and quick and at low temperatures, and it reeks. Worked around sulfur. They burn sulfur up at the plant. They draw the fumes from the combustion process into this, into a process to make sulfuric acid. There's a wet side and then a dry side. And it's under pressure and heat. And it's the fumes. And there's sulfur all over the place. It spits out and drips. And, it's molten. And you get these great little yellow icicle-looking things. Real pretty. It's the only yellow color I like. I don't like yellow. I think it's an awful color. Okay, where'd that thing go? Anybody see the buffalo? No, there it is. Last one was a 1940, super dark. Don't know, man. There's 100 reasons why these things tone and color up. Are there other issues? What was their source for nickel that year? You can actually research this stuff. Like 1941, you got all these Woody Lincolns. 1921, another big year for them. Sometimes it's the source that they use for the metals. They've got other inclusions and contaminants. It doesn't take much, 1 part per million or 1 part per billion is enough sometimes to change the characteristics of that metal. Okay, let's see. 1865. What is this? I can't read that. Scope. 1866. Why don't I have a card? Right there, I see it. Okay, think about my humor. Scroll up a bit and ask. Okay, let's see. I scrolled. Sorry, I lost it. It just went just like that. Yes, Hidden. We're doing this again. We're going to stay here. How many subs we got so far? We're going to be here until we get 1,000 subscribers. I figure I'm monetized right now, and if I don't hit 1,000 subs, I will lose monetization. Well, what if I start streaming when I'm monetized and just stay streaming? They're going to shut me off? 880, we got 120 to go. And I live stream until for 879. Come back. Damn it. Well, we got to reach the magic number. Let's try something. I got to do another video for another channel. I've been asked to guest host. That'll be fun. There goes that guy's reputation, huh? So it'll be fun. We'll just do some things. Okay. Here, this one is AU. That's at 18. You can't see it. No. There it is. I just now packed it away. I meant to show it to you. Here we go. We got an 1899, Here's Queen Victoria in all her grandeur, her majesty, right? And you're looking, when you look at these, I can't keep a stick around. When you look at these, the crown jewels are, it's all about the crown jewels. More dinner. I just had a big fat greasy hamburger. Here you go. You're looking at the hair, the highest points. But when you have the crown jewels, you have all 4 points and a good rectangle. You're top grade, baby. There you go. You got it all the way across on these. They got a thick rim on these. I'm going to finger that up because, look, it's already, they are very, you can't see it. They are, the only way to describe how dark a lot of these Canadian large cents are is put the word very in front of the word dark. That's a nice Eliza. That's Eliza. Where'd it go? There you go. Okay, the rim. Check this out. U.S. coins are beveled, right? You put that on a flat surface. They are very hard to get your fingernail under to pick them up, just because they're not beveled. U.S. coins are beveled. Also, it's a high rim, very high rim. So the middles, they're much thinner than we have on our Lincolns, and they just squeeze the heck out of these. But because that high rim and the lower relief, the details hold up so much better. So even in fine condition, you've got half of the detail on the crown jewels. They really hold up well. Everyone like this video yet? Like the video. And you get the leaves, of course. Again, you get this high rim. And if you can see the difference in height here. No, you can't really see that. What can I do to show that to you? Oh, there you go. Work those camera skills, right? You can set the focus a little higher. Let's try adding light. There we go. You can set the focus higher and then move the coin through it. And maybe you can see the thickness on that edge, on that rim. Man, maybe not. But it's a thick rim. There it is. So it well protects all the details inside these. And I tell you, these Canadian coins, they are a lot of times in excellent shape because of the way they are made. I mean, sometimes they're worn down to the bathroom tile. $18.99. Let's get a number for you. $18.99. Canada. Here we go. Is that a single 9 or a double 9? How the hell would I know? Let's look at it. Where is it? I see 2 9s. How many do you see? Let's look at the 9s. That's curious. You see the extra line? I'm going to blow my nose. Okay, I have this 9 here. See this little bit just below it? Another piece right over here, like a 5 o'clock. I don't think that's anything. When you get a double, it shows right up. Of course, I sold my 1858s and 1859s. No, I don't think that's. I think it's a single 9. Ozzy checks in a Betty Ford. Whichever comes first. He's a good guy, that Coin Dragon. All right, where'd we go? Let me get back to where I was. 1809, single 9, 2.4 million. In AU, you're looking at, what are you looking at? $28.30. Okay, but that's Canadian. So I'm going to take 28.30, 28.3 times 0.75 equals $21.23 US. It's a $20 coin. And for 2.5 million, no, where am I? Could I have that? I've lost my place. I'm trying to get chat over here and this thing over there so I can, there. See? Where's the screen? There's the screen. So I've got the chat over here and I can see this, which has Not right now, but the other scope. There, so I can see this picture. And you get great detail on this. It's $20 for like that. You can put together a beautiful set of these. You know, pretty darn affordable. So get on it, people. Just get in there and tear it up. Have I got a sticker for that? $18.99 XF. Yeah. That's not it. No, that's this. Yeah, that's that. Oh, here it is. AU, $21. Some of these Canadians get into some big money. $18.99. There's diamonds. That's it. 2.5 diamonds. You got tips. Full liberty. Back it out. What do you got here? Look at the cords. There he is. Good beads. Big smile. What's a her? No, plenty of detail here. Yeah, that's a $10 bill. That's a clean thingy. One, you bidding? Did Ken ever do a how to store your coins video? Yes, look up how to store your coins. Yeah, I did a storage shot. Went through different ways to do it. These are my favoriteest thing. A lot of people take these and fold them, okay? You know, and that works. You put them in the box. I get into them a lot and take them out. I find I keep them upright, solid, and I can index them. I can flip through them. I can find them, and it's damn easy to work with. Let's see, what else we got here? I thought I had one out. All right. You get your Dansko albums. People love these. It's a great way to show off your coins. I've been tearing this one up. There you go. You get a nice collection of these. Yeah, this is the kind of thing you can really show your friends. It's impressive. It looks great. I got stuff dropping out. What's that? $19.82. Large or small? Quick. Large or small? Ah, here we go. These are just awesome. I just love these. Which way is right? Okay, you got the pocket pages. And now you can create your own album. I can use these, right? So I got, the coin is in an unplasticized flip. There's no staples in this whole thing. I can set it up any way I like. Right? If I want just the business strikes on one section, the proofs in another section, then another section for errors and varieties. It's beautiful. I can do anything I want with this. These are just the state and ATB quarters. You know how many state and ATB quarters there are? If you were to get the whole darn set of them, 536 or some darn thing. With the 50 states, then you get the 50 ATBs, then you got the the provinces there, you know, like DC and the places we occupy, like Puerto Rico. All right, then you got the proofs, the silver proofs, the satins. You got the silver uncirculated. This is over 500 different quarters here. This is just in 20 years. Are they producing too much stuff? The Mint? Maybe, you think? I'm going to have trouble here. Okay, I'm not going to blow my nose. So, I'll do this. You can't watch this. It's really gross. I'm going to take off my glove here real quick. Nope. There, I know. I don't want to be seen blowing my nose. There it is. Make some noise at home. Okay. I think I picked up 6 coins so far and hauled out 50 more to answer a couple of questions. All right, did we put this one away yet? No. Behave yourself. Whoever wants to subscribe will. Junior, we talked about this. You're just saying sub me once or twice per hour, because more than that is they're gonna boot you. They're gonna tear you up, man. Who are you talking to? What coins did you pick up today? Yes, Hidden. What coins did you pick up today? Tell us. Tell us all. We want to know. Curious minds want to know. There we go. That's at 63 proof. You know, how many of these you want? You know, $1 a piece. Nice 63 proofs. Real shiners. Welcome to Ken Peavy's Sub-O-Rama 1K Endurance Marathon. Ironman. That's right, it's the Ironman Marathon. I need a stick for this. 1963 proof. Dollar deal. $1. Well, geez, I got to do a show where I get, you know, 100 different coins, $1 a piece. Let me know what you want. Who wouldn't be subbed? My mother. She'd be about it. Got an 1830 half in AU. Cat bust. Dude, I wanted to have one today so bad. It just is not arriving. I could check, see where it is. A weekday for $1. Well, it'd be, you know, more like reasonable stuff for $1. I could do a 22 weekday for $1, but the only thing identifiable would be the second 2 in the date. All right, get another one here. What's that one? Here's a 1929. These are only $6. 1929, no mint mark. Here she is, flathead. I'm going to run out of pieces of paper here, I can tell. 1920, 29. Good plus, $6. Merxeter, AUBU. $3-4 bucks. That's what those run. How you buy that? How do you buy what? This? You send me an email. What's this? Is there a spider landing on me? I'm going to flip out. Damn the cat. I put him outside again. He made a terrific mess in the laundry room again. And I told him, I said, don't you go in there. Yeah. So I evicted him. You can't stay here no more. You don't have to go where you want to, but you can't stay here. Now he sleeps on the... I got a trailer outside. 1929. Look, another one? Am I, like, freaking out alone? Look, see? See, that's a cat hair. Can you see that? Look at that. You can... Oh, hell with it. I feel like you're crawling in my skin. I'm freaking out, man. Can you read my recent can? There it is. It says can. Sorry, I was talking to CJ. If you want to send an email, let me know, because a lot of these you can buy pretty reasonably. You know, shipping is $3. You got 30 days to pay. If you get to like you know, a couple $100, just go ahead and pay, because you've saved plenty on shipping. Please free up my inventory and let me cycle it again. That one's a 1930 what? 1928. And that's also a good plus, and $6. There we go. But send me an email. Say, I want this, I want that, I want the other. You got a month to pay. So you don't have to pay this week, but you reserve it. I put it in a box back here so it doesn't get lost. And then I can't find it. but it's not going anywhere. It's not lost. I just can't find it. Look, I've got cards again. See how easy these are? You can't see. It's this. I get these foam cards. Get the whole sheet at Walmart for, I mean, $3. You know, they're handy. It's just a big, thick piece of foam with paper on the outside. I cut them small. I got these little pieces. That's all this foam. And they're durable. They're stiff. I cut them big so I can carry, you know, bunches of coins. I can, you know, I got these strips I cut so I can put them on either side and I can stack them and just go right up. It saves me so much. This is like having, you know, 5 extra tables. So I cut another 20 of them and they're getting used up. I got a stack of stuff back here I got to get through. God, there's no end to it. Where does this stuff come from? What's my problem? Why do I keep getting more stuff? No matter. Let's get these Mercs out of the way here. The Mercs are good. Some people don't have Merc. Everybody got a Mercury dime. These things are $2. You know, they're circulated. They're not screwed up. They're in decent shape. They're 40s. And they're Mercury dimes. Don't have one? Get one. Piece of paper here. I got 4 in front of me. 1941. I don't know what the rest is. That's a 42. 42. $2. Yeah, I gotta get some more of these. I go see the guy downtown. He's got a bunch of wheats. I keep pestering him. Say, man, you get them wheat sorted yet? No. Can I buy some as they are? No. I gotta get through them. Been 3 years, man. You ain't looked at them yet. Matter of fact, you got twice as much in the pile I can see there. I get cash here. One day he's gonna have to pay his bills, and I'll get them all for half price. And then I will dominate him. But every now and then I go in if he's got some good stuff. I picked up a whole bunch of Proof Kennedys one time. Real sweet ones. He had sold off all the silver, but he's got these clads left around. 1944. So I picked them up for $2 a piece. You want them all? $2 each. Give them to me. I'll pick them over later. $2 a piece. You can't go wrong. They're beautiful. Another one of these. No cat here. Great Lakes dirt fishing. I take it you live in Michigan. Somewhere in the dirt. I take it he lives somewhere in the Great Lakes. Couldn't find anything good. Yes, I'm in northwest part of the. So he's up here, I think. Is that right? Yeah, it's like right there. See, I'm in Florida. We do it this way, right? I live right about here in Florida. What's that one? 1945. How you look? Can you hear me now? Tommy, can you hear me? Stream resumed. I get the little bar on the bottom's going like this. Sometimes if I talk into this camera, it works even better. Yes. Okay, there we go. If I move away from this camera, does that change anything? I don't think that camera's picking up. Better with that camera. Should I talk into the camera or into this? I can hear you. I hear voices. I hear dead people. I hear live people. I hear everyone. Shut up, all of you. Damn it. Talk normally. All right. Get back to work, all of you. That's me talking normally. Now I got this on my desk and I don't know why. Scope it. What's with this dime? Why does this dime keep popping up? It's like the bad penny. I can't see anything wrong with the thing. It's in decent shape. It's not a, is that a, yeah, it's not a clash. Is that in the back? No, it's just, I can't get it into my jar. There, it's in my jar. And then there's this, which is, okay, it's a decent small date. Yeah, I think I can put that on a flip to keep it for a while. There, I won't even add a tag on that one. Geez, I think I picked up everything I had ready for the show. Good. Where's my box? Okay, there's the big show box. This is all the stuff that goes into the big show, just in case. And I keep adding to it. Yeah, this will be good. This will be good. I'll put that in there. Then for next week's show, I'll haul more stuff out and see what we got. Can you hear me now? There. So, yeah, we got plenty of coins in here going to the big show. What do we got here? Here's a sneak peek at, well, that's empty. I don't know why the pennies are in here. They shouldn't be in here. Oh, here it is. Did I show you this? This is a great one. I love this. It's one of my favorites. Oh, we're already on the scope. Okay, we got, what the hell we got? Okay, it's a brand new Washington quarter, 2000 something, 2017 P, the effigy mounds. You know, that weird freaking whatever voodoo thing. But you get the grass. There you go. You get the grass. And it's really neat because if you get a clash on this, on the animal crackers, you get, you heard of the sneezing horse? This is Sneezing George. Look right under his nose. You get the clash marks in the grass. Pay no attention to that big dark thing on his head. We'll just put that out of the scope. But you get the Sneezing George. Those are clash marks from the grass. I think this is the coolest. Is that that's like one of those old man hairy nose boogers, you know, where he's got the inch long nose hairs sticking out? You know him. He was probably your principal in school. You get a few more clash marks right behind the head here. I'll find a couple of these and they're different. There you go. Right above the bow and some more behind the head. It's the grass. That's got to be the coolest clash of all time. Who's banging Junior? Junior step out of line? Jeez, I hate to ban somebody. But if they're causing a disruption, you guys pay more attention to chat than I do. I try to pay attention to chat, but geez, look at the mess I got here. This has got to be the coolest clash of all time. Okay. 2017 effigy. I'll keep that around. This actually doesn't belong in this box. It belongs in this other box. Along with, here's a Clash Roosevelt. And I bet you if you look right in front of his head, let's see where is it? Sometimes right here at the top of his head, you get the little curl. You get a little point there too, and it's like a leaf or something. Yeah, that's a Clash. Yeah, right in front of his head and face. I'm going to zoom up a bit. See if I can move that through the plane of focus. There you go, in front of his face. Olive branches. And on the back we have, there you go, you get the whole profile all around the darn thing. That's a solid clash. Clash of the dimes. Yeah, that's a decent one. But I like that apogee. That's going to be my favorite of all. I didn't see it once. You must have blocked comments. He keeps begging for subs. Well, 34 times. He's been warned. I told him. So look, you know, once or twice, we hear you. More than that, time to go. He's a good kid. He means well, but he's got a lot of energy and it's not quite focused. If he can solve that, there's nothing he can't do. House of Pinata. Remember the other night, I think purple was better than lavender. In fact, I bought you something to wear. Huh. How do I get coin groupies? Man, everybody's got coin groupies. I want some coin groupies. I got nothing. Okay, let's see. We get rid of these pieces of paper. Yeah, I throw them in the ashtray here where I got four cigars burning. Look at this. Look at this. I'm going to dump it out so I can ignite the whole house. Yep. Well, he got warned. He got a second chance. He got warned again, and nothing more I can do for him. That'll probably cost me a sub. I'll be okay. All right. Here's this again. What's that one? What is that one? That's an 1867. You ready for this? I got these recorded. 1867. Go to screen. I'm going to pull up my sheet here. 2 cents, 1867. And you're looking at 2.9 million produced. And between that and the double die, you got 4,000 surviving specimens. In fine, 24 bucks is the market price. But from 2.9 million, what are you talking there? 0.1% have survived. Let's see, there's 10, there's 1. Yeah, 0.1%, less than that, have survived a big melt. And you get 1867. It's even wear, which is a miracle all by itself. It does show some wear, but it's fine. It's not better. You don't have any Trosip weed. Not a bit of it. Yeah, but it's even. Oh yeah, that's what the problem was on this. Oh yeah, it's got that big friggin' scratch. Damn it. Ain't that a damn shame. 1867. F scratch. Yeah, I'll put that up at auction. Move it out that way. Because I can't get a straight price on that. But somebody will be glad to have it, I'm sure. Lilacs remind me of the grandparents' house. My grandmother had lilacs in front of her house. She parked her truck into it. She was always afraid somebody's going to steal her battery. Well, take it out of the truck for the 11 months a year you don't drive it. You know? What the hell? Just switch it with the one in your car, because for a month, that's all you drive is the truck. And for the other 11 months, all you drive is the car. Geez, here's an idea. I warned him, and Mantic warned him, but he kept on. Sorry, I don't care. If somebody wants to be pesky, just let him go. All right, that's not a problem. Yeah, let him back in a year when he grows up. So, Silver Snatcher. I'll be uploading a video soon. I went through 2 boxes of pennies today. In a day, it takes me a month to go through a box of pennies. You know, I kind of look at every damn one of them, though. You're damn right he did. He annoys the living crap out of me. Give him some time off. Oh, young people. You remember when you were young? Geez, you get all that energy, and you know what you want. I want subscribers. I want subscribers. We'll put out some good content, and you'll get subscribers. It's not a problem at all. It is the answer to it all. Oh, man. I got a cat stuck in my throat. Harold needs more subs to keep going on streaming. Everybody get over to Harold's channel. Why don't we do a little promo for Harold right now? Okay, we're going to load a page, so be ready. I'm going to go to channel. This is Harold Gagnon. I've seen him, a few times. I try to visit everybody's channel, but there's one of me. There's a lot of you folks, I can tell you. Okay, screen. And this is what I see. But I got the, the stuff covering that so I can see what the hell's going on in the show. Here's Harold Gagnon's channel. I'm not subscribed. What the hell? Sorry, Harold. We're going to fix that right now. Now I'm going to go to your Hey Nickel and Penny Roll Hunt. 2 hours. We're going to load that up real quick. Here he is. Harold. Where'd my lighter go? Okay, I'm going to give you a thumbs up here. Now first I'm going to pause you, because I can't stream you and stream me at the same time. I'm going to give that a thumb. I'm going to come down here and comment. There it is. Love your work. And hit the comment button. Yeah, Harold's been doing this for, I don't know, how long have you been doing this, Harold? About 100 years? There you go. That's how you give a guy a subscriber and it's going to stay and YouTube won't remove it or nothing. That's going to work. That's going to take. Now, I play the whole darn thing, but I can't play your show and stream mine. It's this little computer. I got it at Walmart. Same with that camera. God, the computer works almost as good as that camera over there. You know the one. Home. This one that never focuses. Came from the same damn store. I'm sub dear, just making sure you know. So that's Harold's channel. Number 5 months. Yeah, get over there and give him a sub. It'd be I'm sure he'll really appreciate it. There he is. He looks like this. And here's like my list of stuff. Yeah, but I watch World War II documentaries while I eat lunch or dinner. There you go. Pennies and stuff. Look, add some more comments. He's got 236 subs. I think we can give him more of a boost than that. Should work. Melba's here. Melba, we're all subscribing to Harold Gagnon. It's something to do. Yep. Look, I've got the last card. We've cleared the desk of today's show. Well, we put away today's show. We haven't actually cleared the desk yet. And we're going to find a place to put those. Okay. Now I got these that need a home. This is why I go through so damn many flips. Right? I take them out, I look at them. Let me get these bags out of here. There you go. I got my cord taped up. There's a moth. There you go. This is that batch of proofs I had. If we can see those. So now I'm going to put these babies away. Because, well, let's face it, the tube they came in, I used it for something else. So I had them here. I was going to pack some away. I did pack some. I sold some. But I got to get the rest packed away. There. Because, man, don't I hate a whole bunch of coins in a tube just kicking around and getting, scuffed up and bounced and knocked over. Hey, Ken, you're number 1 in my book. Outstanding, Harold. You're number 37 in mine, but you're rapidly moving up. That's right. I think Mantic is number 36. He stepped down some. He woke me, that thing he did. My mom, you stay away from her, man. I keep telling you. Sean Robertson. Yeah. Okay, it's probably cigarette smoke making me cough. There. So I'm going to pack these up one at a time. And go from there. Dreams can come true. They can happen to you. There you go. So what do I got? An hour and 40. That's an hour and 45 minutes already. Dude, I got no problem with view time. We got 31 people watching. I mean, come on. It's late Sunday night. There's nothing on TV. What's on TV nowadays? I have no TV. I haven't had a TV since 2002. When I told my girlfriend, you got to get out. You can't stay here anymore. And she says, where am I supposed to go? And I said, what, didn't you hear me? Out. So she left and took a TV. Yeah, I miss that TV. It was a good TV. But I had the computer, you know. I don't need TV. I watch stuff. Logan says, can you show my channel? I need 3 more subs. Tell my 200... You got a 250 sub giveaway, Logan? Okay. Let me make a note real quick. See, this is my notes. Okay, Logan's cards. And I want to make sure, I'm going to load a page, so bear with me. This one's going to be slow. And where the hell I took the coin. Video, blog, and Livestream Directory. I got to make sure you're in there. I'll make sure Harold's in there. Okay, here comes, here comes. Screen. There it is. Okay, Logan, are you in here? I don't have Logan. Okay, I got Logan. Look, it's still loading. We got Harold in here? I don't have Harold. H. Still loading. I can't move. Wait for it. Okay, now I moved. Why do I have Harold? Dude, there's one of me. Look, if you are not in this directory, please send me an email. There you go. I got a spot here. Because it doesn't take a whole lot of time to put you into it. Here's Harold. I'm going to copy you here. And take you over to the directory. And paste the value. Come on. Why did it do that? No, did it again. It's covering hi-ho. I'll do it this way. Paste it over here. You got to tweak it. I'll cut up from there and put it in here myself. Got it. I'm going to copy your index here. Put your link in there. There, you're in. And I got Logan is already in here, right? Logan's cards and more. This looks like URL UCFGYWS3SEFGTEQT1ET06AG. Is that you? Good. Okay, if you're not listed in this directory, right, send me an email. Here's my email address. And, you know, give me a link so that I can put you in that directory. There's one of me, and I try to keep up. Seriously, I do. Oh, we're doing Logan. Where is Logan? Logan. JKL. Here comes Logan. These things don't stay lit. Okay, Logan's cards and coins. No, wait. Logan's coins and cards. You hit 251. I'm already subscribed, right? We can look at your video. You got one here from 22 hours ago. 15 views. We have to fix that, man. 2 views. Folks, we are letting down Logan. We are letting him down. Seriously. 4 views. We are not supporting this channel properly. He goes through dimes and pennies. Look at the rolls. Look at these rolls. What would you do with all these rolls on your desk? There's no way you can go through all these. Okay, we need to get in there and watch some of this stuff. I'm going to load one up real quick. We'll do the 10 rolls and nickels. It's like 20 bucks.
What's up, you guys? It's been Craig back here in another video.
Now I gotta pause you. You know, if you turn your camera 90 degrees, you'll get a fuller view. Okay, I'm gonna give you a thumb here. I'm gonna give you a little comment down below. Love your work. There you go. And give me a comment. By gosh, he's got good content, I'm sure. It's all coins. I mean, look at this. Logan's Coin and Cards. It's all coins. It's all coins. You want to see coins? Watch Logan's channel here. Okay, did everybody subscribe to Logan? Because we're not leaving until we're all subscribed to Logan. I will turn this car right around if we're not all subscribed to Logan. Crystal Murphy's here. It's good to see you. Bill 457 got up. There you go. Logan has 251 now. Okay, thank you. I love your vids. Now, Logan, you get a sub to everybody too. That's all. It's fair. We all want to hit that 1,000 mark. And geez, you know, a lot of these folks, they got good little channels. They're new channels. They don't have a lot of content, but they're dedicated to the cause. They're really into the coins. That's all they talk about is the coins. Jesus, I like that more than anything else. What's this under my chair? Kitty, what is this you dragged in now? It's a towel from the other room. I'm pretty sure I'm sub to all you guys. I don't think, Native Chicks, I don't think I have you yet. Have I had you yet? Let's find out. Because there's some people I have not subbed to. Here's Native Chicks Coins. Or Native Coins Chicks or something. This is how long it takes to load a page of my house. Native Chicks, I'm subscribed. 214 subscribers. Prizes from CoinHop's Trivia. Oh, you won. You know, I never did check to see who won. I'd have to go in there and look at that. See, we got 60 views, 60 views, 60, 61, 74. And we're doing you a whole lot better than coins and cards. Okay, but I'm going to open one up anyway. I'm going to pause it, or it's going to kill the stream. Oh, look, here's one of the Second World War.
Hello, coin community. This is Native Chick Coins.
There she is. Oh, you got the folders. Oh, good. Figure somebody ought to get those. I'm going to give you a thumbs up. Leave your comment. Da-da-da. There you go. We all chipped in on that prize. Love your work. There. Now I'm really uptight about getting all the spaces right. See, you got Cheryl, you got Bill, JC Will, Ty Cole. We all know these names. Jonathan Raymond. Okay, the no name. What was that one? I don't know who this guy is. He's got no name. It's Corey Fire Cajun, Bass Fishing, Lemonhead Penny. We know all these names. Hi Ho Silver, Lincoln Central, Corey W. Yeah. I mean, we got 1,000 of us all floating around. If we just subscribe to each other, we'll have our 1,000. And then we can just take YouTube's money and do our thing. What's this say up here? Notification says, Joe Long commented, probably subscribed. Find you from Facebook group. Okay. There you go. That's what goes on up here. You know, here's a new sub. Here's a new sub. This guy likes this. This guy sent hate mail. No matter. Hey, that's Native Chicks. I already got you subbed. Who's this one? Harold? Oh, that's still Harold. Okay. I'm going to shut this down for now. Here's the blog. This is what it looks like behind the scenes. Ooh, you love this. Here's the stats. Okay, this is how many page views I get on the blog. I get about 3,500 to 4,000 a month. That's not too bad. I'm trying to get the ad revenue to work, but I could never, ever make AdSense work, ever, on any blog or website, anywhere, ever. And that's just plain wrong. What do we got? 8 today, but today started like an hour ago. A couple of hundred yesterday. Okay, this is a good day, I guess. Okay, this is who people check from the blog, right? This is where they're coming from. Oh, that is the bottom of the page. Audience. This will show, what they're watching. Is the new article, is the penny doomed? I could do a coin class just on saving copper. Okay, where are they coming from? U.S. 209 page views from Russia. That's interesting. 11 from Afghanistan. I don't know anybody in Afghanistan. Bunch of Canadians, some Brazilians, 8 Ukrainians, Germans, Pakistani, Thailand, and Spaniards. Most people are using Chrome. A quarter of the people are mobile. 18% of the people are way behind the curve. You're still using Internet Safari. But what do you got? You got Windows is about a third. Everybody else is on, well, iPads, iPhones, some sort of technological device. That's the way of things. I'm not giving this up. I'm not giving up my laptop. There, we're back. $2.40 at Herald. Herald's picking up. That's good. I believe those Coindahar. Is that the guy's name? Coindahar? Wow. I get to talking and I totally miss what's going on in the chat. Sorry. Just, I'm busy. I still got to put all these freaking proofs away. Coindahar. That's Kandahar. Coin Dragon. You need to get off the cough syrup, man. Give that a rest for a few days, Jump on the wagon. Pretty sure I got everyone new, so I missed anyone, let me know. There you go. That's the way to do it, see? He subscribed to you. Are you going to subscribe back to him? Of course you are. Who else are you going to subscribe to? We're the ones doing all the coin videos. Why not support each other's channels? Makes good sense. Howdy. There, that'll be extinguished in about 2 seconds. That's clean. Let's see, what's that? That's that. Here's that weird thing from the boat. Yeah, you can't see that. Boat goes down. East India Company, they use these to pay their people, which are, the Indians. Back when the East India Company ran the seas, and the currency of the realm was currency. There you go. No idea what that says. This is a 10 cash. But the East India Company, they made these awful, these fake coins. They're not really coins, they're tokens. It's a bank token. In 1808, let me get some letters up there. The tigers, the lions, great detail on these, but they're thin little things. I mean, they're just wafers. All right, but that's East India Company. It's not a government. This coin has no government support to make it money. It's not backed by anything other than the metal content, which is, well, unfortunately, kind of light. And they call it 10 cash, and they paid all their, the lackeys and akbars and all the folks doing the laboring over in India and Pakistan, which at the time was Great Britain. So they're loading up the ship. They're going to pay them, but the ship gets offshore, and they get hit by the Gilligan's Island scene where the big storm comes. Same thing, but except it was 1808 and hit the British ship. So you got all these coins going to the bottom of the ocean. It's right off the coast. I mean, it's right there. You can see the thing. The guys are going down. They're screaming. You can hear them, and there's nothing you can do. It's so sad. But they were able to salvage a lot of the coins. So there they are. Great. So you have these, ages-old company money. It's a piece of history. I got to research more. There's a name of the boat. It's documented. It's like the Edmund Fitzgerald, I think it was. Except it was Scottish, so Edmund O. Fitzgerald. Or is it Plaque? Then the headhunters got Ginger and Marianne. God, no. Ginger or Marianne? Where does this one go? Might have a box with this kind of stuff in it. Okay, I'll put it in the desk cleanup box. That's where that'll go. And we'll keep putting these away. But yeah. But that's a true story. You can look it up. It's out there. Look up Xcash. You know, East India Company, Xcash. And apparently that was good money. Most people got the 5 cash. You know, the guys that did all the sweating and pumping and breaking ass. Getting that work done. Digging roads. Picking rubber. What they pick there in India? Cashews, mangoes, rubber. I think that was the days before they needed the rubber so much. I think they needed the tar. That might be it, because they needed the tar for the size of the ships. They weren't quite using the rubber yet. Maybe the cotton, perhaps. Please, everyone, go get a friend of a friend and subscribe to Ken Peavy. That's me. Yeah, we'll get there. I'm going to make a video soon. I've been thinking about what to do it on. And I get a pretty good idea what it is. Just have to find the specimens, you know, the props. I put a lot of work in these videos sometimes. Sometimes I just throw on that camera and said, I'll clean off the dust or something. But we get to talk about coins, and there's always something that pops up. And then there's so much junk across this desk and the one behind me. There is no end to the stuff to talk about. That's the beauty of it. I'll make you one, Corn Dragon. Make me one too. Coconut cream pie. Yum, yum. Awesome possum. I missed the Big Show videos. They had to come down. They were evidence of a second-degree misdemeanor. What do you want? I have to CYA. Seriously. I shred you on Facebook. I shred you. I crush your head. Crush, 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 crush. Crush. Shared. Oh, never mind that stuff I just said. That was reaction. That was knee-jerk. Oops, lost them. See, now I got all these, and they're nice and tidy. They're upright. Now I can add tags. I can't show you this here. Screen. No. Home. There you go. So they're all straight and upright. Now I could add tags to the top half, but I can look at that and say, oh, it's a freaking 1963 proof. So I don't need that just yet. And I will put those in this box. And I'll label it cleanup. There you go. That's the cleanup box. And God knows what's in it. Still, I have not put that 3 center away. All right. What we got here? Let's see what this one is. It's a, can you tell what that is? Let's zoom in on that. It's in a cardboard flip. There. Can you recognize that one? You see what we're looking at? How many people know what I'm looking at? All right, 2015. You can have a look at that. Bottom of the 1 is straight. The O, is it round or is it a little bit oblong? Stone Mountain. Over here, you see the bottom of the T, the bottom of the Y are sloped. That is a double die. In particular, Wexler, WDDO, number, I don't know, I can't read that, 04 or 24. Yeah, I got that sent to me. What would you, how would you read that? Is there a 24? How would you read that? How can you possibly read that? Okay, is it the fellow's writing and it's a 04, or is it a loop and a 24? You say 24? Look it up. If it looks like that, let me know what it is. I'm going to put that right in there. Let's see, 1865. And that was the VF. And just grungy is the only thing with that, right? Yeah. No, that was 35 bucks. Got a 2.4 at the beer store, eh? Is that like a fort? Oh, that's gonna go in the big show box. All right, next. Yeah. You see, this is what I'm talking about. Stack on stack on stack. This is all coins that I gotta find a home for them, put them away, get them locked up, see what they are. Maybe I've gone through them. I don't know, man. There's so much crap back there. Okay, what do we got here? They got a dime, and you see the container. That is a U.S. mint set container. So we're gonna check the date, and I bet you it's a 2010 or 7. What do we got here? 2010 mint set coin. So that is a satin finish. There you go. I get a bunch of 2010s. What do they got on these? 600,000? Less than 600,000 minted. So this is one of the important dates of the series. You see how the light is dispersed? There you go. It's not blinding. Good sharp detail. I'll put that in here. That's out of the way. What was this one? What is this one? Do you see it? I don't see it. I'm not feeling the love here. LB looks right. JFM looks right. Center looks right. Reptile has a question at Ken BB. Up chat. Reptile. Do you know, let me scroll, do you know the history of the Indian money? They made buffalo nickels, Indian head pennies, and bills. No, the Indian head penny is not really an Indian. It's a liberty with a headdress. The buffalo nickel, yes, they want to do something, I don't know exactly why, but yeah, that's an Indian. That's 5 different guys who were used for a composite to create that design. The money, I got no idea. There's some beautiful bills out there we've had. Good luck, can you really deserve? What am I? Oh, for the 1200? We'll get there. 2 to 300. 2 to 3. Oh, for the 1910? I get $1 for them. Grab them up. Yeah, we'll try to get to 1,000. How many are we at now? We still at 880? Probably. Okay, what's this one? Let's keep looking through these. All right, what do you got? What's this? It's a, whoa, Scarface, 34. Kind of a thick looking 3. Liberty looks right. Wheat Trust looks right, but that one's, oh, that's gone. Yeah. Now, see, this is the kind of thing that would go in the little bag on the floor. I'm not going to get anything out of that. Let's kiss it goodbye. What's this one? Here's an Indian, 1902 VF. I would say it's better than that. Too many contact marks. Are you thinking we're going to be on here a while and I should call into work tomorrow? By God, quit. Quit your job. To hell with that. You don't like that job anyway. Why? You change oil for people that, you know, everything smells like a poodle. Get out of there. You don't want to work there. Just do coins. Just go to the bank, get some rolls of coins, sort through them. You can live on toast. It's easy. It's working for me. Yeah, that's what you have. Now, handle your life. Do the job and pay your bills. And then the rest of the time, you can do this sort of thing. 1920, no. 1902. VF. What's a 1902 in VF good for? A couple, $3? Did you hear that at Reptile? Email is kpv@live.com. That's me. What's this live stream about? It's about 2 hours long so far, baby. We're just chatting and channel boosting and getting support, and we got what, a week to go before we hit that the cutoff date. So we all want to get to 1,000 views. We all want to get the view time. Well, let's get going and subscribe to each other. Make it happen. Do what needs to happen, and get the people that are going to make it happen. That would be the coin people. You know, we're all here to get subs and do subs. Now, don't spend half the show saying, I need subs, I need subs, I need subs, because that's been done and really didn't work. What do you got here? Let's get 1,000. Geez, I'm so close. If I lose monetization, it'll cost me, 2 months, maybe $100. North Dakota proof. 2006. Yes. Yeah, these go for like $3. I'll probably put that in my little quarter album over there. Throw up your channel on the Cornwall hunting page on Facebook. There is a group on Facebook, Desperado. It's called the YouTuber Coin Community. And if you're not a member, well, I'll get over there and click it. I think I'm the only admin right now. If anybody wants to, administer or moderate that group, just say the word. I'm going to load it up. Let's see, there's Facebook. Let's see, what's this next one? It's a steal. Oh boy, is that going to be slow. I could probably look at this, identify it, get it put away. 43S AU. Pretty decent. Not too badly screwed up. Dropped it. Let's look at the back here. Oh, it loaded. All right, there's a YouTuber coin community. What's that crap on the left? We'll go look at that. Okay, it loaded, so I'm going to take the screen first real quick. Here it is. Okay, it still has Mantic as the coin channel of the week because, well, I try to do it on Sundays, but I slept in this morning. Okay, one person wants to join this group. This is what it's like when you're admin. You click on that, and you see member request, and it's Victor Force. And then over here, let's see if we can see that. Nope. Is that right? Yeah, this is right. And so I get Victor Force, requested 2 hours ago. Then you get this button. Do you like Victor or do you not like Victor? Okay, we'll let him in. Approve all. You've added 0 people. Damn it. Shane Ross. I click that and he comes in. Now everybody's going to come in while I'm here. But it's the YouTuber coin community. You can see it right up here in the corner. Can you see it right up there in the corner? There it is. YouTuber coin community. And I get a request in and it's gone. Where the hell did that go? I don't know, man. I don't know how this thing works. Okay, what do you got? We got 109 members in this thing. Eric just posted a dime with really heavy die deterioration. Yeah. I swear I'm not trying to spam the page of questions, but I came across this one today. Well, it looks to me like there's clear doubling on all words and the date on the obverse. It does also look like strike is kind of weak. There you go. You picked up on that just right. It also looks fairly weak of a strike. Shane Ross asked again. We'll open him in another page. Yeah, this is die deterioration doubling. You see these metal flow lines? Yeah, the dimes are notorious for it. They're putting out gazillions of dimes because it's one of the cheapest coins that they make. Yeah, you got some ridging going on there. That's all it is. keep it. Keep it for now. One day you'll decide, this ain't worth keeping. I'll throw it out. But make that determination for yourself. And when you're able to, you'll have no problem. And the best part is you get all your money back. So hold on to it if you like. And if you don't, hey, you got a dime to, take to the store and get 10 pennies for it. This is not going to load here. Are we even streaming? I don't know. No, I'm in deep yellow over here. Nope, that's not the CoinUp group. That is the YouTuber coin community, which is just not going to load. There's Viv. We'll hit her, yeah. Here's Shane. We'll hit him, okay. That's all we got right now. 7 other people have said, let me in. So what's on this page? Member request. There's Viv again. Approve. It'll say another moderator handled this. There's Shane. I'll go to member request. It'll reload. There's Dave. Ta-da. Do you like Dave or do you not like Dave? Okay, there it is. But you can go scroll through that. Oh, and there's a link in there for this, a clone of this camera that I have. But you got to scroll down to find it. Do-do-do. If it ever loads. Come on, load. Let me. There it is. No, it's not going to load. Oh, to hell with this. There's CJ. He's got something going on over there. No, here's his Coin Finders video. He's got the young gun in there. All right. The Velveeta thing. What's this? This ain't going to load. Okay, I'm getting out of here. It's just going to drag and drag and drag. There it is. So to answer your question, this die deterioration. Okay, home. There it is. There. Nope. What happened here? Stop doing that. There it is. That's just a tour. All right, then we got this. Any idea what this is? Scope it. What's with this? Is that the same one or another one? Dude, I just don't see it. There it is. Do you see it now? He's got a death ray coming out of his eyeball. Yeah, I got a bunch of these. I'm out of flips. No, here they are. I got a bunch of these. It's just a die gouge, and probably feeder fingers, judging from the location. But there's not much behind his head. You got these gouges here, a little bit there, pretty more visible, and this giant one at his face, and it shoots out of his eyeball all the way to the rim. And you got to catch it just right. But it is quite pronounced. But tough to get a look at. Is that a freaking spider? Are they dropping off the ceiling of me? They're coming out of the light over there. That's what it is. They see me and they say, we can eat him. Yeah, that's all that is. Okay. I'll stick that in a flip because I think they're cool as hell. YouTuber coin community. You got it, Bill. But you can keep on talking, even after the clip is done, even after the video is done. You want to share a link with somebody? Well, you're in the YouTuber coin community. In there, you can share a link. In here, YouTube doesn't always allow it. And if it's off YouTube, they probably won't even make it work. What is that? Is that going to come off with a finger? No, I know what it is. It's an AU. There we go. Yeah, it's a handy thing. It's it's an extension of YouTube, and our ability to chat. That's a 1943S. AU. What's that thing worth? Let's find out. Wheats. 43 S. Nope, that's 44. AU. $1.15, $1.44, $1.73. That's a buck. $1. Somebody will eat that one up. Yeah, I stopped doing the dollar deals. I put up a couple of hundred of them, but it takes so darn long, you know, to make $20. Take a bunch of pictures, do a whole lot of listing. Dude, people love it. They really do. But boy, it's a project to keep those going. There we go. There's another card done. Look at that. I'm getting my cards back. I'm so happy. Okay, what do we got here? 1909. Woody. And VF condition. And pretty decent VF. How's the other side look? Oh yeah, solid V. Not quite strong enough for X. That's a solid VF. We'll keep that one around. YouTube put all my contacts on Messenger. I get people every day who want to be my best friend. Never heard of him, never seen him before. Hi, I want to be your best friend. Okay. Do you live in Russia? Is that it? Every now and then you get the, the nice girls. 1916. Pretty darn decent. Very nice. A little bit of a contact mark down below. That's every bit of XF. I think the contact marks are a little heavy for AU. I get just a bit of wear on, the second, third wheat ears down. Okay, let's look at the face. That's a little heavy on the ear for AU. And along the tie and vest line, that's XF though. Okay, good. That tells me that this is correct. He's in. Next. Look, another card. Oh, these are those 58s I picked out of that roll. I'm going to set that up here for now. And here's the rest of the roll. Geez, you need some 58s? $1 a piece. How many you want? We got them. All right, let's look at this guy. Oh, that's where these went. I was looking for these. I couldn't find them anywhere. Man. Okay, check this out. All right, 1909. Very nice AU. And we'll look at the backs on these in just a moment. That's a solid AU. Okay, let's flip it over. And what do you see here? All right, we'll zoom in just a bit. Yeah, that's a good zoom. Okay, VDB, right? Over here, VDB, right? See the N? The top of the N. Of course, this one's got some crud in there. Let's see if that'll come out. No, not really. See the point of that triangle where they come together down below. That's a deep cut. Over here, that is a shallow N. So you get two different types of reverses on these VDBs. You get the shallow N there. Let me put one on top of the other. Maybe we can get them both on the same screen. Okay, we can. These gloves, they don't fit. The damn thumb is too long. These gloves suck. I hate these gloves. I keep trying them, but these are a whole lot better than that last batch I got. Okay, can we do it here? No, almost. We've got to go a little bit over. There you go. You see them both at the same time. Okay, shallow N, so that the point inside the top half of the N, and this is the deep cut. There you go. Now you know. That's two reverse design varieties, and you have to know this stuff. So that's that. I'll get $15 a piece on those. I always do. I put these things up for auction, and they go for 15 every time. So I just said to hell with it. I just sold the darn things for 15 and call it good. But now I've got the shallow and the deep. So I'll sell them together for 30. It'll work. 1909 VDB AU shallow. This is what I look like when I'm writing. Now, which one's deep cut? That one is shallow. That gets this card. I'll put these up on Wednesday weeks. Some will be happy. Not one VDB, but two VDB. There's Tammy. Tammy says, hi, Ken. Supporting your channel. Much love. Well, God love you, Tammy. We're looking at pennies and talking about coins. That's what we do. More subscribers. Lincoln's going out and getting them and dragging them. Get in here, he says. Okay, where's my Wednesday Wheats box? I got a box just for, oh, there it is. There, that's my box just for Wednesday Wheats. Let me show you this. You'll love this one. Home. There you go. Over here, this is all the small stuff, right? Buck or two. I mean, just they go on and on and on. And I got more to add to them. They're building up fast, so I can get rid of them. Out over there, that's the pricey stuff. That's where that 1914 AU will go. That's where the two VDBs will go. What's this one? It's 1947 Very Choice BU MS64, $7. That's not too bad. That's a, you know, people need a 1947 that looks like it just came out of the freaking mint. I mean, God, that's gorgeous. Yeah, we talk about pennies, Tammy, because we're sick with this. Yep. I keep it right on the edge of that table so I can knock it off as I go by. All right, I'm going to take a few moments here. Remember all that coffee? Yeah, it's time to get rid of some. So I'm going to take just a few moments on this marathon stream, the 1,000 subscriber marathon. 100 for the box. I need it for Wednesday Wheats, man. I'll be back. Oh, I'm going to smoke while I'm gone. Yeah, that's the whole reason I wear pants, so I can stand up and walk. Alrighty. 100 for the box, you say? Let's look at that. I put out a box of 50 of these, you know, the dollar deals. What do you got here? 1926S. That's got a starting bid of $1. All right, what do you got up here, the big side? Here's a 1929D AU, $10. Huh. I don't think the box is going to go for that. Here's the two VDBs. Those are $15 each. Sent you an email when you have time to check it. The email's open. Maybe I'll have time. Here's a 47 Berry Choice BU, the 64. This is a great looking coin. Let's have a look at that. So yeah, there's a little more than 100 in the box, I'm sure. But this is the Wednesday Wheats box. You know, I do have some stuff actually prepared ahead of time. There you go. You get a little contact mark above the left ear. Looks pretty darn good otherwise. I can't fully get under there. All right. We'll take it out and look at it. There. Move it. 1947. I don't know, that's probably a piece of junk. Where's my brush? See the brush? It's handy. Oh, okay, that's not moving. There you are. Gorgeous. The fields here are mostly pretty good. You get a few light blemishes, maybe little rub marks. You get that doo-doo below the 47. Looks pretty good over here. He's got a mark on the top of his head. Rim is sweet. Ain't nothing wrong there. Let's go home and have a look. There you go. Yeah, that's a good looking penny. Righto. So I can't, you know, lose the box, or I got to take Wednesday off. All right, get the glove back. Thank you, Fred Frog. Wow, look at that scent, he says. That's the only reason I wear them. Undergarments? I don't know. I missed half of that. Alrighty. But there's some good ones. On the Wednesday Wheats, I want to have, you know, an assortment of dates. I try to get an earlier estimate in there. I'd like to see some rarer coins. We did, who got that one? Was it Coin and Card? Amanda. Who's Amanda? Amanda won last week's show. And she got a 1938 proof. Here you go. Here's a 1957 D double dial burst number 1. I went through a whole roll and I pulled, I mean, over a dozen of these things out. Chuck Daughtry had him. He was asking $10. He kept getting 7 to 8 pretty regularly. He sold about 5 or 6 of them. So I said, oh, geez, you know, Ben, I got the same darn thing. You get the big fat 7. If you look at the 9, you see some separation lines. Let's get focus. Hocus pocus. There we go. You get some separation lines on the 9. See how it looks like a line through the middle of it? Now let's look at RTY. And here I'm going to zoom in real hard. This one's tough to see, but once you see it, you'll shit bricks. Okay, the bottom of the B has a die chip in it. That's a big marker. And you can just barely make this one out. You see a bit of doubling on the bottoms of the R and the T on the left side of the T. Let me put a little shadow on that. Wow, don't touch that because we're working on very little bit of this space. If I put a bit of shadow on there, you can start to see the doubling on the T. It's tough, but it's there. And the same thing on the left side of the Y. Again, it's tough. Boy, it's real tough at times. Okay, well, that's what it is. And you can verify it. That camera doesn't pick up anywhere near what your eyeball will. Okay, this camera is 2 megapixels. If your eyeball were a digital camera, it would be over 500 megapixels. Just to give you some idea of what your eye will pick up versus that. Okay, there's these. What's this one? This one has no tag. What is it? That doesn't show anything. It's a nasty one. It's got a big splotch on it. What do we got here? 50, 1925, Denver. See anything funny with that date? That looks pretty tight. Nothing on the D. That looks normal. Get a big splotch. Yeah. And sometimes I just stuff them in here because it's a wheat. Looks pretty normal otherwise. Not good to doze while cooking dinner. No, your head lands in that pot of stew, you scald the inside of your nose. It's bad luck, man. We got some, what's going on down the bottom? I'm going to put this up here. Here we go. I think we can learn something right here. Pay attention. We're all made of lots of carbon. Okay, what have we got at the bottom of this? How many guesses you want? Let's go in. Let's see what we got here. Are they giant die scratches, or is it a damage on the coin? Here, I'd have to get the loop. I'm not going to be able to tell with this. But they're not crossing the bottom of the N. So it says it's up on the fields. All right, let's look at it. Excuse me. Yep. Yes, those are scratches on the die. They're raised. So you've got extra metal. They're raised up. If there are scratches on the coin, they'd probably be dug in, or a furrow where you have a scratch and then metal pushed up on one side or the other, or both. But this is scratches on the surface of the die, and you can tell where it hits the letters, it does not cross the letters. If that was a scratch on the coin, you'd expect it to be across the top of the letter as well. And by the T, where is it? That is actually, that's a small contact mark there. Okay, but these, down below these fine lines, that's on the die. That's part of the coin. That's not damage. Okay, but it's got that big ass splotch here. Yeah. This is the kind of thing, if I put together another album, I'd just kind of stuff him in there, because that's just unsightly. Okay, we'll stuff that back in. Yeah, that's the kind of thing that's in this box, but there's a lot of good stuff in here. What happened here? Somehow I'm back at Logan's. Did I kill the stream? There it is. So, let's see, home? Yeah. There we go. We got, let's just pull a bunch of these out and see what the hell we got. 1955D, Choice BU. Just like that. Real pretty. These dollar deals. 1955 BU chip at cent. Well, we're going to have to look at cent. Ready? Where's cent? C-E-N-T. Oh, well, that would be a chip. Okay. See, I'd probably document that and take some pictures before moving on. Yeah, that's a little bigger than a normal die chip right there. Yeah, you can see it. You can see it. You can see it from a mile away. I mean, come on. You can't see that? Actually, it looks pretty darn good. A few minor spots. Look at the home page. There it is. That's pretty darn decent on there. Okay. This is why we wear gloves. We don't screw this stuff up. We got a 1925D in fine. Great. Another 55D. Choice BU, light spots, clash, obverse. Obverse. Let's see the clash. Yeah, that's a pretty good clash. All right, let me take it out. Dustin Morgan likes clashes. I got a 55S I got to get to him. I've been promising to send it to him. Okay, 55D. Look right under the neck. All right, you see that little clash mark right close under the neck? I can't grab a toothpick with the gloves on. Okay, there. That's part of the N in 1. All right, then here you have, what, the top of the T or E or something, and a bit of it up here. You have actual letters on the front. Let's go over this side again. I have to look and see what that is. That's a memorial cent. There we go. So if that was him, the back at that point would be United States. No, it's on that side. 1. So that would be the 1. O and 1. You can see that nicely right in here. Little circle. Then up here would be the O in of. If we can see that. I'm not seeing that. Here you go. You get another letter. Let's see, what's that going to be? 1. O in. That'd be the E, I think, right there. In cent. Now, some of these are real good. You can get the wheat stalks. You can see them right up in here. And I think this one's not quite that strong. Maybe a bit of one here. But, yeah, you got definite letters down here, all right. That's a decent flash. Great shape. There you go. What do you got here? 1940 S, uncirculated brown. I'm trying to put it under this camera. Will the language get better if people subscribe to watch and learn about coins? You mean like talk more deliberately about coins, or stop swearing like a seaman? Gosh, dude, I spent 15 years working for a construction company with these leather necks. Most of them are bigger than me, like by a factor of 4. I mean, some of these guys, they pick up a 90-pound jackhammer, throw it over their shoulder, and march down into a pit or upstairs that rips up the day. Take it, they mash the thing with one hand. They drink water with the other one, wipe their brow. Still, the 90-pound. These are the big machine, the Arnold Schwarzenegger jackhammers. I pick it up and it shakes me. It doesn't move. I shake. No. But these guys, geez, if you want to get them, compelled and listening, well, every other word has to be, you know what I mean? Kids. I have no kids. My brother has kids. I swear at them. That's a lamination error right there. See, I was showing somebody this earlier with the laminations. If you can identify it, oh, that's not damage. It's a perfectly normal coin with a planchet flaw. And some people like these, so it's not, lower price. It's added value. But I don't think that's a big enough lamination issue to really make it, awesome. But it's a decent uncirculated. Let's look at the other side. Looks pretty tight otherwise. Contact mark above the end. It's brown. There's a couple of contact marks. It ain't too bad. That's like $2. I was told to ask by parents. Oh man, don't make me change my ways. What am I to do? You're killing me. Oh God. Okay, I'll give you a coin class. I will strive to use good, clean Walt Disney language during coin class. I promise. But late night streams, dude, R, rated R. What's the value of a blank planchet? Couple of bucks. Now, blank planchets can be graded, mind you. If they're all chewed up and screwed up, they're worth less. Nice shiny ones. It's got the rim. You know, it's a blank planchet. You want to see the rim. It needs to, the weight, you got to have that right. You want to have, you know, red. You want to have good quality blank planchet. And they're worth a premium, especially if it's got the darn rim. Now, it won't have the same shape. The rim isn't going to be as raised as it is on a minted coin because the dies will compress on the inside of that rim. But it will have, you know, a raised edge. Now, if it doesn't have the raised edge, then it's a blank, which is before it goes into, what the heck, look at this, this is screwed up. You know, after the coin is, the planchet is punched from a sheet, then it goes to the milling machine, which puts the edge on it. This says VF Pits. No, that's just crap. No, I'm not gonna, this goes in my bag. See, you gotta have standards. And I'll give you some language standards during coin class. During late show, that's mine. And you get all the sugar and twice the caffeine on the late show. Oh, no, you didn't. That thing is in my junk bag. So, you know, the likes, you know, I get 40 likes for the show. I'm going to pick out 40 pennies. That comes out of the junk bag. Maybe somebody will get that. Eventually they will, I'm sure. What do you got here? XF laminations. Can't see it. That's right. All the sugar and twice the caffeine. That's what this show. I'm going to name my next show that. 1918 XF. Buyer. I think it's just crud. Okay, where's the laminations? I'm not seeing it. It's got some crud. Ain't no dang wheelhouse. Ain't no dang ballpark. Oh, there they are. Oh, you see the linear shape on these? See, the roll, you know, it starts with a copper ingot, and they roll it, goes through a press with wheels, goes this way, and it gets a, you know, this much thinner. Then they roll it back the other way, but before they do, they drop them wheels just a little bit, so it gets thinner and thinner and longer with each pass. Now, if there's an imperfection, you know, maybe the tin didn't bond right with the copper. Maybe you got a section with too much zinc. It needs all the French brass. You're going to get these lamination errors where the metal doesn't quite bond right. And so it's more of a lamination than a solid alloy. And what it can do is peel. It can let go because you're not getting a proper bond between the layers. Okay, and you'll find them to be typically straight line. They could be in any direction, but they're all facing the same direction. Like these are up and down. Yep, they go all the way through. Some more down here. Again, this is north-south orientation. And that's not damage. That's a lamination error. Just one of those things to watch out for. 883. Hallelujah. 117 to go. And they typically have ragged edges, but not always. I wonder what I do with that buffalo nickel. I found a buffalo the other day on. Get in here or in there? Oh, that's right. I went through and sorted them out, so I got all the nickels in one spot and all the dimes over here. I should have had that buffalo nickel in here somewhere. Look at that. I can find stuff. There you go. Let me put these pennies away for a bit. Now, sometimes this peel, this lamination bit, is so darn raggedy. It lets go. Now, the bond is so darn weak that it can't hold on. And it peels off. I mean, it can fly up and fold over. Those are pretty neat. That's like its own class. And sometimes they just, you know, peel off and go away. So you have these massive scars now. There you go. And these start to become valuable. The bigger they are, you know, what's underlying them, because you want to see the same detail, but with, like, you know, half his face missing. It's like the Terminator, right? There you go. And again, you see the straight line nature of these things. There's a big chunk out of his face. This is a scar face. This is a 1925S. And check out the back. We got more. Right? And again, it's an improper alloy mixture. And you get these big chunks missing. This is normal. Well, it's not typical, but it's a normal thing that goes wrong. A normal anomaly. It's not unexpected. It's not impossible. They're not particularly common, but they're out there. I like that one. I got that for $1.25. Shipped. Click. I'll take that. So I took it. Why not? I can't go wrong. That's what causes that alloy. It's an improper mix. Maybe the temperature wasn't right. They added, you know, the extra ingredients. They take a little test, you know, assay the material before they start to pour the ingot. Geez, it's not rich enough on tin, so they add more tin. Or it's too rich on copper, so they add something else. Here, this is copper and nickel. Ooh, we got too much nickel. They add copper. And it doesn't bond properly. Maybe the temperature's off. Maybe the ingot was rolled too soon, hadn't cured or hardened or crystallized properly. Whatever it is. Maybe it was just a cold day. Whatever it was, you get this, you know, almost a layer, two different concentrations of metals separating because you don't have a bond. It's not a solid block. You don't have the metal crystals all the way through. And it lets go, just peels away. Not all metals play nice together. There you go. You ever try that? What? Lead and cadmium. Yeah, don't mix that up in your bathtub with like ammonia. Don't do it. Just stay away from that sort of thing. Some things are best left to people who know what they're doing. There you go. We'll get those out of the way. There. We got these 1920 nickels. I got a bunch of them. They're all good condition. I have one flip remaining. Two. Gosh darn it. Yeah, these are all 1920s. They're good. Ain't nothing wrong with these. Da-da-da. 1920. Decent readable dates. Got 3 feathers. 4 legs. 1, 2, 4. You might have a minor blemish here and there. Good horn. Yeah, I get to the bottom of these. That's where all the dust is in the box. Cesium is fun. That's right. Watch my other video, Fun with Cesium in Your Tub. Yeah, you go back 100 years. What was that one, in 1925? You're going back 100 years. We've made a lot of progress in these past 100 years as far as metallurgy and how things work and just the technology and equipment we have to work with. 100 years ago, well, it was a little more basic. But they did pretty good with what they had. I need some more flips. Get in here. Huh. All right. There we go. I got them right here. See, that's what I'm talking about. I put together the decks. But if I have the box on the floor, they get kind of dusty. So you want to break that open? No. Just break it. You don't have to be rude. You don't have to swear. And I get 50 flips. All right, now we get these out of here. So any questions? 100. What does 100 mean? Is that one of those modern youth things? Like they got the Calvin peeing on the back of the trucks. Get saltpeter and sugar. Makes us smoke. Okay. Yeah, try some denatured methyl alcohol and chlorine bleach. Now you want to do that in a well-ventilated area. because if you don't, you'll get stoned to the bejesus on the fumes. Fun with cesium and other tales. Had a laboratory back at the college. Went to a place called RPI, Rensselaer Polytechnic. There was a laboratory there, and they did stuff. Well, we got to talking with this one guy. He was one of the resident associates in the dorm. Okay, you know, they just turn you in if you did something wrong. If you got troubles, you could talk to him. He says, go talk to a priest or something. All right, whatever, man. Anyway, he's working in there, and they got what's called an ultrafuge. Now, this thing spins at 100,000 RPMs. You can't hear it spinning. He says, oh, guys, you gotta come here and see this. We're probably half in the bag anyway. We go and see what he's doing. He's got this mouse. He weighs it up, right? Puts it on a balance beam. And over on this side, he's filling this beaker. Now, it's aluminum, but it's got a glass window on it. Just down the side. He's putting just enough water in there to balance the weight of the mouse. Then he stuffs the mouse down this other tube. Drops it in. Turns it on. The pitch just kept on rising till you could not hear it anymore. And that poor mouse going through this ultrafuge at 100,000 RPMs. And he turns it off after 5 minutes. He takes it out, and you look, and you see a little white line, and that's the calcium from the mouse's bones. And you see a red line, and that's the iron in the mouse's blood. It just layered the mouse, the poor thing. No actual mouse were hurt in the making of this video, however. But it was the coolest thing. You're 18 years old. That's some cool shit. Okay, there's the cleanup bag. I have another card. Okay. What's next? We got them walkers. There we go. We're going to pack these away. And you got a piece of tape over here that can go. Yeah, put a mouse in an ultrafuge. Because that's what guys do. When I was growing up, we were happy just to squish frogs with a rock. We never thought to put one in an ultrafuge. Put a frog in a microwave. Man, I ain't cleaning that thing. I don't clean up my microwave, and there's no frogs in it. To hell with a fetal pig. 100,000 RPM. That mouse might have made it till they got up to 20 G's. Okay, these are common date. These are those Mercs. Or no, not Mercs. These are the walkers. These are $11 a piece if you like. They're all 40s. And they're very good to find. You're gonna find that's not a bad price really. Typically you're going $14 to $15 a piece. Stirred? No. Layered, baby. It was like Skittles. It was a rainbow. They screwed that poor thing up. Yeah. The stuff. Fun with mice. Fun with mice and cesium. Yeah, I went to college. We spent so much time drunk. They said, you don't have to go to college anymore. I said, okay, man. Well, what the hell. It wasn't for me anyway. If I'd gone to college, I'd just be a nuclear engineer and building bombs. That's right, and getting even for those sons of bitches who took my lunch money all those years ago. Yep. So I sold a few of these already, but we'll have more. People like them. I'll flip them over, get more. You need some? They're $11 a piece. Let me know. I wonder what a coin would do. Well, probably not much. It'll take a whole lot more than, I don't know how. It was a figure 1.5 feet across, right? If you're traveling around 100,000 RPM, I don't know, was it really 100,000? Maybe it was only 10,000. It was enough to layer a mouse. But you can calculate the centripetal force on that. It was a lot. There. Look at this. I got cards again. These are so handy. All right, this is the 58s. Let me see what else we got here. Oh boy. Oh yeah, I gotta put these away. Okay, where's my bags? I take them out, then I'll stack them neatly at least, but I gotta get them put away. I keep using my bags to pack stuff in. Part of the mouse traveled to Part of the mouse went to 1955, found its grandfather, killed it, and then there was no more mouse. And the machine went off balance because you still had the water on the other side. Ooh, here's a beautiful Ike. Look at the shine on this. You know, once you get in the higher grades, they really just scream, don't they? That baby is black and white. Okay, 3 feet away. There's my arm. 3 feet away, and you can see the cameo. That's when you know it's deep. We like Ike. That's a 74S silver in proof 69, which I can never get this thing to focus on. There it is. That'll be in Friday's show again, I guess. I believe that one's $40. You can look up on Numis. No bags here. Bad to the bone. Yeah, it is. You could shave in that. Ooh, I got some writing here. Let's look at that. All right. There it is. If I lift that just a little bit, can we see it? Yep. And here we have some writing. Can we read the writing? No, that's not going to work. It just comes down to how close you can get. There we go. 1938 proof. Right? 62. Red. This is the card. This is the slip from the Wednesday Wheats. Right? Let's see. M. See the M. And 1, 4, 7, 3, 4. Let's turn that over and see. 1938 proof 62 mintage 14734. You can read on that thing. Can you shave with it? You can cut yourself shaving with it. That's a deep, deep mirror. You can get MS-70, but they're like 17 grand or some crazy amount. Look it up, man. Okay, there's that put away. He was, in general. I've heard there are rumors going around. Yeah, this might be a good mirror, but you don't have enough field. In the sun, you can blind someone. You can take that proof and you can burn ants, right? Just turn it right and you can like cook the entire ant hill. You can set somebody's hair on fire with that. I think it was Archimedes, right? The Polonians were about to attack Greece. So Archimedes says, hey man, we'll just line up a whole lot of people with some really freaking awesome Ikes, right, and bounce the light off, and he ignited the whole fleet. True story. You can't make this up. They had like 1,000 guys holding up Ikes. Yes, with the sun. So it wasn't Ike that killed the Polonians, it was the sun. Or they knew him as Apollo, the sun god. There you go. Yep. Building up some slabs. We'll get them to the have a show one day. Why is this not put away? this one put away? What's this one? Oh, that's that nickel. I'll get a couple of full step nickels coming. They will never ever get here, I fear. But the sailors all had Ray-Bans. Yeah, so they all burned except their eyeballs. You know, and they floated in on the tide. That's why they call it low tide and high tide. See? All right, what's next? Oh yeah, I gotta get these put back together. Remember this one? This is how the government wraps things. Let's have a three-sided thingamajob. Okay, now one of these is going to be a dime. Okay, and that's that side. Nope. So that must be the dime on this side. Yep, and the quarters on the bottoms. Okay, the quarters go there. The dimes go there. So, how can I make that work? Okay, I can do it this way. Now press that through. There, done. And it took like 3 levels of government administration to make that happen. Sorry. What are you sorry for, Shelley? Coin A into a non-standard hole. I mean, what? Who would think of this? If you had a coin production company and you wanted to package something really nice like this, would you go to this sort of, this is madness. Somebody is barking mad. What the hell is this? Okay, so that's the dime side. Dollars fit. This is foolishness. That seems to be right. Okay. There. So we got here a 2000 P&D U.S. Mint set. Now, who can tell me what is special about the 2000 P&D Mint set? Even Aruba has better packaging. They do, don't they? Come to Aruba. We have better packaging. And the tourists just love it. They eat it up. Yes, barking mad. Roof! Nuts. Out of their minds. Okay. The 2008 mint sets. These are, every one of these is satin. Let's see if we can show these off. I think the center will probably show it off best. Last year memorials. You're correct. Yes, that's right. This is the last satin memorial. Where is it? Right here. You see the way these are, they're soft. They're not sharp. They're subdued. All these planchets. The nickel. This is beautiful. Look at the finish on that. What's going on with the edge? Yeah. Now these are still government employees handling, superior coin. And I can't quite get to there, so I'll show the dollars off. Now the planchets are burnished, and the dies are specially prepared. Effectively, they're sandblasted with this very, very fine stuff that gives it this satiny finish. And whoever did that, I think, did it quite well. There you go. Here's the quarters, but they're going to be up. They're going to be upside down or sideways. Yeah, and every now and then you get them with, they got little spots. Now I got a whole bunch of 2005s. I got some with spots, and they're $1. I mean, you get a million mintage. In 2008, they were down to around 700,000, I believe. There you go. But you get all the P and all the D. Where is my checklist? Let me pull this up. It refuses to work. Coin inventory and checklist. All right, it's loading. Give me a minute. Get the bags out of here. Here it is. Still loading. Working. Okay, it's loaded, but now it's working. This is going to be how long until I can work? There. Okay, Lincoln. There it is. I'll go over to the screen. Okay, this is the coin inventory checklist stuff. I got a bunch of it up on a Google document. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, good. We can see it. Okay, so you got a checkbox over here. You got dates. Every single Lincoln is here. And if you want to, you can fill in these columns with real numbers. You know, just copy the whole thing and put it in your own spreadsheet. So we're going to go down. And we got 2008. Here you go. 2000 satin, the P at 745,464. And that's all of them. Each one of these coins, the dollars have this mintage. Now, I went over to this side and created another list where I took that previous list and rearranged it according to mintage. Okay, so the rarest is the 64 SMS. You know, you get down to place number, where the hell did that go? Right here, place number 26. That's the 1909 SVDB. Last week, the proof we gave away was the 15th rarest wheat, Lincoln, with 14,734. So the satin here, these 2008s, had a mintage of 745,464. Just a hair, well, about double the SVDB. But you're going to find that a lot of these top 50 are satins. You know, the 2009s are right behind it. 2010s are a little bit more rare, 583,000. Geez, here's the 31S with 866. The satins, every one but the 2005, is that right? And 7, yeah, are all more rare than the original production figures for the 31S. And you're going to find the same thing over here on the Jefferson Nickels. I haven't done Roosevelt's yet. Let's see. Here, 2010, the satins. These guys are some pretty darn rare things. You got mintage of 1 million, and that's the big populous one in 2005, and they declined ever since. You want these? Hold on to them. Okay, I'm going to go back to hello, respond. I click, but nothing happens. I hate this computer. There we go. Now I can see the chat again. Où sont les photos? Ik. Alors, ces choses me dire. To me dire. That's not French. That's not even good English. What are you saying? He's making it up. Never trusted a coin dragon. You can trust them, but only so far. American components, Russian components, all made Taiwan. Yeah, I wonder where they made the packaging here. Do you suppose they made the packaging in America? It says copyright U.S. Mint. I bet you that was actually made in China, because no American would make something like this and try to sell it and preserve their conscience. I mean, come on. It does say where it's printed. No, doesn't say. I guarantee you that was like Taiwan. I'm never going to go back in. Oh, I got a corner in the way there. Alrighty. There's a box here somewhere. Yep. And I had a rubber band, but I guess it hit the cat somehow. So I'm going to put these back in the original box. There you go. And we have. It doesn't go in. Try it this way. There. And you have the original box. And that's it. That's all you see is U08. Right? But That's what the hell. That's how they did it. Here's the original. What's that one? U13. That's original blocks. This hasn't been opened yet. It's a little bit squished on one side, but that's what the mint sets look like before you open them. So we'll keep that. So you want to get those satins, right? You only get 1 million of the darn things. They're still inexpensive. When people realize, oh yeah, they really are kind of rare, then they'll all run out and get them. My guess they made that here. Dude, if it was made by the government, who knows? Really. Gosh, all I can do is just feel shame for whoever said, this is a great idea. We'll make it this way. What were they thinking? The government used to do great things. We got the Hoover Dam. We got the interstate highway system. We defeated, Nazism and beat the Cold War and, did wonderful things. We sent a man on the moon. And then we make a proof set like that? What? Where did we go wrong? It was the hippies. That's what it was. Man, they found out I got these mushrooms up along, along the roadside. And every spring I get up and down the whole road. It's nothing but Volkswagen buses. They come around. They start chanting and singing, hugging trees and eating them mushrooms. And it's just a mess, I tell you. I try to sell grilled cheese sandwiches, though. You can do it. Okay, let me see where we are. We had a mail come in from Fred Frog. 1,000 subs. I would be willing to donate the price of a silver round. Should I not sing this out loud? To help you get 1,000 subs. I'm sure others would be willing to donate as well. You could do it. We do this every week. We do this every week, Fred Frog. It's part of the not the Midnight Madness. Oh, the big show. You would have to keep up with it. Just an idea. You could do it as a giveaway to the person who sends the most subscribers to you and mentions their name. Huh. I don't know how we do that, but we have the big giveaway. Let me find the screen. There we go. Fred Frog says, I'd be willing to donate the price of a silver round. So you're talking 20, 25 bucks to help you get 1,000 subs. I'm sure others would be willing to donate as well. You could do it as a giveaway to the person who sends the most subscribers to you and mentions their name. Gosh, how would I keep up with that? Lincoln sent me. Fred Frog sent me. Large Marge sent me. Tell him Large Marge sent you. How would I straighten that? I can't keep notes that easy. I can barely keep up with chat, by God. SJ sent me. Wow, how could I make that work? The hippies sent me. Dude, we heard you had some mushrooms going along your fence line. Have you read the text of whatever God we're worshiping? Who's that one? Young Sung Moon. Gosh, it's the hippies. Man, we had hippies all over the place back growing up, 1973, you go to the beach, you stay away from those hippies. Huh? What was wrong with hippies? I thought they were groovy. There's nothing wrong with groovy. What the heck's going on here? There. Gosh, we got it. Look back here, see what we had to do next. What's this? It's a box of 87. What's in here? Oops, damn it. One moment, please. What the heck's this? I will never get to in there. Okay, what's the next card to clear off? We got this one next. What was the problem with the hippies? Okay, yeah, they got old cars. They don't have a whole lot of clothing. I thought that was pretty groovy. I should have been a hippie. I do have sandals. Because out here we got fireweed, man. And if you ain't got something on your feet, you're gonna die. If you don't know what fireweed is, coming down in about a month and walk around my yard barefoot, and you will know exactly what fireweed is. It's this little plant. I mean, it's, you know, this high up. It's just a little weed, like chickweed, right? Like a heath or a heather, just a little weedy thing. What's going on here? He's got a bit of scratch. Anyway, it's a neat plant because it puts out these calciferous tubules all along all the stems, all the leaves, backsides of the leaves, and they're hollow, right? So when you step on them, they get a sharp ass point. You step on them and they stick in your skin. They stay. They break off because they're calciferous. They break off. Now you have an open tube through your skin, and it just burns because you don't get just one of these little tubes. You get, you know, 500 of them across the bottom of your foot, and it's like you set your foot on fire. What's this? A 1903. Pretty decent shape. Let's look at the crown. It's upside down. Got some goo on there. Yeah, it's damaged. Oh, that's why. See, the axis on Canadian coins is the same on U.S. coins. You know, coin axis, medallion axis. Canada uses medallion axis, so you have to turn it that way, right? Let me show it over here. I don't know if you notice this on Canadian coins. Here we go. To keep that right side up, you can't do end over end. You have to do left to right. Ta-da! Yeah, I keep screwing that one up. I got your calciferous tubules. Man, they're awful things. But Florida, you know, everything's calcium or silica. Where's the scope? All right, you got AU on this. Good, decent crown. You see in the little dots right in here? They're just a little flattened. That's AU. The rest of it's freaking tight. But you got that. 1903 AU with a scratch. Let's see. Canada. 1903 AU would be $16.70. 3/4 of that would be $12 with the scratch. Do that in an auction with $1 start. Here's my cards. Amanda, when should I expect that check? Check. Here you go. Check. All right, I'm going to get another card. Okay, 1903. AU scratch. $1 starting bid. Somebody will like that. Or I'll just put that in the giveaway pile. But I don't want to give away junky coins, even if they're mostly good. A lot of people say, oh boy, that is nice. But come on, it's got a scratch. There you go. There's a check mark from Coin and Card. There you go. No more am I going to put that in this box. Next up, okay, we got one of these. Now, here's an important lesson. On the 2005s, there are 4 known reverse die varieties, right? And every one of them is right here around the statue. I found 2 so far, and they're pretty slick. And they go for 10 to 20 bucks. Hey, Ken, do you know the didn't get around to it joke? No. No, I do not. And this one is pretty clear of any kind of anomaly. Okay. So that's a satin right there. And look around. If it's got no issues, it goes in the $5 bucket. If it's got spots, $1 inside the door. How you looking here, buddy? I got some spots. That's a discoloration. I'm pretty hard on these things. If they got the slightest little blemishes, $1. But that's it. That's a blemish. Let's zoom out and have a look at how bad that is. Oh, they're shiny. I'll fax you one. Okay. Let's see if we can make that zoom in just right. Really, that's hardly a blemish. But on these, it's enough to make a difference. Because a lot of them are in excellent quality. And one last trick on these, I've learned. Well, first off, you want to leave them in the holder so you can tell right away. But you got to make that holder straight, right? Or it won't fit in that. There you go. Zeke, you going to bed? You can't go. It's only been 3.5 hours. There you go. Now it fits. Barely. Okay. What's this one? Another proof? It's a proof. It's a 63 proof with a big fat fingerprint on it. I swear it wasn't me. I think that's why it was on this card. Wonderful. Okay, you got those. Gotta run. Peace, baby. Stay groovy. Peace. I'd be a great hippie. Get a flowered shirt, you know, get a headband, talk about tofu. There we go. What do you got? 37. Fine. No mint mark. 37 fine. I gotta look up the price on that one. Okay. I use Numis. Let me show you Numis. We're gonna load a page. Okay, here comes Numis. This is how long it takes to load a page out here in the woods. I got time to read a whole book. Okay, Numis is Numis Media. Coinprices.org. Can you see that? Jeez, can you see that? There you go. You can see it right up here. Coinprices.org. And I think it has the most accurate pricing available online. I mean, you can get Numismatic News or something, or the Gray Sheet, and get, you know, weekly printed. What the hell we look? Or digital access. And that's all well and good, but this is, well, first off, it's free, and they update it monthly. Well, that's pretty damn close for me, you know? Really, how much did the price of a 1937 Walker go up in the last, 5 years in fine condition? Here we go, 1937. There we go. Did we click on something? It might jump. Be ready. Computer's picky. It shifts the whole page while I'm clicking. It upsets me to no end. Yeah, it did it. Come on. 1937, Walking Liberty $50. In fine, $18. That's what that says. Okay, follow me on this, okay? We got no change in the last 30 days. But over here in the last year, we've had no change. But in fact, we've had only change in uncirculateds this year. So what are we at? MS63 and MS65, they've come down 1.64 and 10%. Whereas 66 and 67 have climbed by 8%. Well, that's not too bad. The 2% is keeping up with inflation. The 66s, I guess, apparently are climbing in price, probably because the 67s are not available. 65s are declining in price. Why? Was it too high at 175? Maybe. But why would the 63 go down? I'd say that's too high compared to the 64s. But I don't know the numbers behind those. Okay, but that's where'd it go? Stop it. Jesus. Here we go. There, you get around to it. Hi, SJ. Hi, Ken. Hi, everyone. Here's number one Cornwall Hunter joining us. Did I miss the free giveaway? We had one earlier. Let's see. Cheapskate had one. And so you might have missed that. Close tabs that have Flash, Java, and video, except YouTube. Yeah, I get so much stuff going on here all the time. Okay, 37. What's the next one? I don't know. 34. Also fine. I'd say it's a better fine. 34S. All right, let's get back to Numis Media and look up 34S. Hello, respond to me. 34S. There it is. $18. The 30s you get a better price in the walking halves than you do in the 40s. 40s, there's lots of them. You get the War, 1940, 41, 42, 43, 44, and they made a lot of half dollars. Apparently everybody made 50 cents a day and they paid them cash. So they put a half dollars. They were the backbone of the economy back then. You know, but coffee, you put down one of these, they give you like 3.5 mercury dimes back. This one is going to be very good. 37. Yeah, it's not quite strong enough in the wing to be higher than very good. 37p. Let's find it. $60. Back in the 30s, let's face it, they're still in the Depression. It's getting better, but it's very slow. So numbers were improving on population coinage. And these are all 43. Nope. That's a 43. There's a D. Did I show you these wheats? You got to see these gorgeous things. Where's my Tootsie Roll Pop? These are those 43 steels, 43Ds in particular. And they are just god-awful good. Some of these are almost mirror-like. If I shove this around just a bit. Some of these are just insanely nice. That one. Look at that one. That's probably the best one in the whole darn roll. So I'll pull the best couple of them and keep them for myself. But I don't want to put them back in the roll, so I'm just going to stuff them in these flips for now. Let's see. I'm going to find the chat again. There we go. Well, that was a full card. I just about had a bunch of others. I sold some. Home Scope. Where's that good one? This is probably the best one I see in the card. And this is why these things are so darn expensive. There are no contact marks. Okay, there's a little discoloration. I'll put that under the other camera and you're going to see it's a milk spot. Here's the back. If we can find it. There it is. You see any contact marks here? Okay, maybe they're by the U. All right. 64 or 65? What would you say on that? Because MS 65 is a $20 bill. 64, which this is at least. Numis gives it $13.50 or $13.75. I'm getting $10 on these. Yeah, that's why they're selling. Some of your open tabs are destroying your bandwidth. Well, I got 37 of them. Let's kill Numis Media. It's loading up ads. We'll kill that spreadsheet. It's not used. We'll kill the YouTube. We'll kill this 10 rolls of nickels. We'll kill the video thing. Get rid of PayPal and shut off the mail. That's everything. Video upload low. No, we're at the 3.5 hour mark. You always get this right after 3 hours. They say you've been on long enough. We're going to squeeze the blood flow, and maybe you'll stop. Yeah, we get this all the time. Yeah, these are just put some more of those under that close up. We'd like to pick 6 on this. Oh, I could fit more on that card. Let's put them on that card. Yeah, put them all under there. These are those steels. Dude, they're gorgeous. That's pretty, I think that's pretty good focus right there. Oh, let's see. 64 or 65? I get a little blemish on that one. Yeah, right up there about 2 o'clock in front of Lincoln's nose. But you're getting into definitely higher grades. Not quite worth slabbing, but boy, you really want to think about it, don't you? Let's look at this one. All you have is a little blemish under his chin. Is anything else wrong with that? Maybe a slight blemish by B. That'll get 65. Dude, some of the crap I've seen him grade. That's a 67. I'm rich. A little discoloration here. Is any contact marks? There's no rust on these. This one's just plain elegant. If you can see that one from here, it's almost a mirror. See the way the light plays? Let's see if I can bounce this up differently. No matter, it's nice. That bad boy. And get a little contact over there. See, that's what being in the roll will do, because they get dropped into the roll. And you get these little circular marks. That's from one coin falling, right? Because it's round, so it falls like a sewer top. And that's why I like to get these out of those darn rolls. Because you knock them over, you stand them back up, and you put that little circle on there. Let's cut that off right now. And I'm out of there. There's some more. So it's a defense mechanism. The rolls are great because they do keep them safe, airtight, all contained, all together. And these are, what are these, 8 cents a piece, where a tube is a quarter. You know, it's a half a penny per coin for storage. It's a 16th the cost of this. Did we lose the stream? For Christ's sakes. Okay, wait for it. We lost the sound earlier. Why not? We'll lose video too. Can you still hear me at least? Alrighty. There, that gets that card done. There, good enough. Okay, I've had enough, guys. I'm only good for so long. I'm just a man. Are we back? I can't tell. Huh. Well, I can't tell if we're streaming or not.